So far this year, we've bought some absolutely insane creatures off the internet, like electric stingrays, sharks, barracudas, and some of the scariest pet fish we've ever owned. And now we're turning all those wild adventures into one giant movie. So grab some snacks, sit back, and get ready, because things are about to get crazy. The other night, I was scrolling on Craigslist and I came across one of the strangest listings I've ever seen. A guy was basically giving away a saltwater tank that was sitting inside of his garage for who knows how long, and inside was a live anglerfish. The tank is a mess, the water looks like coffee, and somehow this anglerfish is still alive in there. According to the listing, the guy's cousin gave it to him and he has no idea how to care for it. So he is asking just 25 bucks to get it off his hands. So of course, we have to go save this fish. We jumped in the car and drove out to meet the seller to pay a whopping 25 bucks for this anglerfish. Oh my God.
Holy cow, guys. This right here might be the filthiest tank I've ever laid my eyes on.
Look at this water, guys. It is so filthy, I can't even see an inch past it.
It looks like there hasn't been a filter on this tank for years.
It is so hard to believe that there's something alive in here. I actually highly doubt it. The guy said it's been months since he's actually cleaned this tank or even fed anything, and apparently there's other creatures in here too. The water looks so cloudy. I will be genuinely shocked if everything's doing well in here. The fact that an anglerfish has been surviving in this mess is insane, and he deserves the dream home that we're about to build him.
All right, let's get this tank home. Let's get to work.
So we rushed home in hopes that the anglerfish was still alive, and we wasted no time and started searching for creatures right away. I'm just gonna start breaking this tank down right away, starting with the rocks, because honestly, I haven't seen any movement in this tank, and we gotta act quickly. This water does not look good, and if the creatures are alive in here, we know there's some hardy fish. So we started to take each rock out of the tank, and right when we got them out, we found the anglerfish. Is that him?
Oh my God! Holy crap!
Right behind the
Holy crap!
he just stuff.
He was blending in with this freaking
Oh
plant.
my God, he's sick!
Dude! Bright orange!
That's a beefy one!
Holy cow!
Oh my God, he's alive and thriving, bro.
Holy cow!
He looks healthy.
Get him in some clean water. Oh my God.
Oh my God, that thing is bad to the bone.
Bro.
He is perfect size.
Dude, I love that thing.
That thing is badass. He was hiding up in this colorful pink stuff to try to blend into it, and that color is popping. This is a red/orange anglerfish, and these guys can swallow prey 3 times their size. They make such awesome pets, and they even have a special ability that they use to lure in fish and swallow them whole with one of the fastest strikes in the ocean that we're going to be seeing later in this video. He looks like he's in pretty good shape, so we're gonna put him in this temporary aquarium while we continue searching for the other creatures that could be living in this dirty tank. Because this guy is such a bright orange, we are officially gonna name him Blaze. And while we were getting the rest of the junk out of the tank, we came across something we were not expecting. Whoa, this guy just came right out of the rock. What is that? He just started right from underneath those plants.
Is that, a file?
That's a file fish. That's a baby file.
Oh!
It's a little Badolio.
He's blending right, whoa! He was blending right in with this water and the rocks. Like, holy cow, this guy's lucky we found him.
Oh my God, guys, we used to catch giant ones of these. This is a baby Badolio. Let's go. This is a baby filefish, and believe it or not, filefish have incredible camouflage skills. Their color and skin texture help them blend into seagrass, algae, and even coral to avoid predators. And what I love most about these guys is they have a leaf-like flat body, making them look like bits of floating debris while they're cruising through the water. Another clever trick for staying hidden. After we found the filefish, we were hopeful that the rest of the creatures would still be alive. So we got back to searching, and we found the first creature that didn't make it.
Oh my God, I got something. Got him. Arrow crab!
He didn't
Oh no.
make it.
Oh
That guy
no.
did not make it. God.
No, he's dead.
Is he?
He's fully dead.
No way.
God, bro. We didn't
Oh
make
wait, he's moving a little bit, no?
He might be a survivor.
I have
Get him
hope
in.
for him. I have
he
hope
might
for
be a
him.
survivor.
These guys are weird. Just put him in the tank.
Sometimes they play dead.
Hopefully he comes back.
That does not look very hopeful.
No. Okay, well if he didn't make it, there could be more in here that didn't make it as well, so we have to hurry up and find everything else that's in here.
Start searching immediately.
Oh, oh! What do we got?
Oh!
That
Big
thing is
urchin!
nice. That thing is nice.
Oh my God, look at him moving. Look at the spines moving. This guy's alive. He's doing well.
Okay, that's a solid find, dude. And keep in mind, we paid 25 bucks for all these creatures so far.
This guy's a hog.
I see something from the side.
Talk to me.
I see something from the side, right here. Looks like a star. Right there.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Big star.
Big sand sifter.
Sand sifting star.
That thing's a
sand
giant.
sifting star.
I never see him that big, bro. After searching the entire aquarium once again to confirm we found everything inside, it turns out we turned our $25 purchase into $250 worth of sea creatures. The most expensive one, of course, being Blaze, the bright orange anglerfish that usually costs around 150 bucks at this size. To kick off the tank build, we started by researching what an anglerfish's habitat is actually like. And what we found was wild. Blaze is a frogfish, but in the dream home that we want to build him, we're looking to replicate where a real deep sea anglerfish would live. Deep sea anglerfish live 3,000 to 16,000 feet below the surface, in total darkness, in near freezing temperatures, and under extreme pressure. So that's exactly what we're gonna replicate with this tank, our own version of the deep sea. Step one was to completely dispose of the nasty, neglected tank that we got from the seller and get out a 75-gallon aquarium that we're gonna completely transform into his dream home. Now there's one thing you should know about anglerfish. They're known for only eating live food. And judging by how skinny Blaze is looking right now, it's clear that he hasn't eaten in quite some time. So while I'm building Blaze's new aquarium, I'm sending Jack down to the ocean to catch Blaze's 3 favorite live fish to eat so we can show off his crazy hunting ability later in this video. It's gonna blow your mind.
Guys, I'm here at the Intercoastal and I'm gonna be throwing this huge net in the water to hopefully catch some live food for our anglerfish. It looks like he hasn't eaten in quite some time, so if I don't catch anything soon, this could mean life or death for him. Well, first throw, we got nothing. This is not a good sign at all.
While Jack's out there fishing, I'm starting up the aquarium with some fresh sand and crystal clear water so that this tank is perfect for Blaze. I'm not sure what's taking Jack so long. I really hope he's having luck catching some fish because Blaze seriously needs a meal quickly.
I've been walking up and down this seawall for the past 20 minutes and I haven't seen a single fish. And I'm starting to get a little bit worried. Oh, we got something. Something big. Holy cow, what is that? Needlefish. This right here is a needlefish and he's just a little too big for Blaze to take down. So we're gonna send this guy back. Needlefish can leap out of the water at high speeds and have even been known to accidentally injure fishermen with their sharp jaws and teeth. The biggest one ever caught was over 4 feet long and 20 pounds. I was only able to catch 2 species of fish and I want Blaze to have at least 3 options to make sure he's satisfied. So I'm stopping by my local bait store on my way back to the warehouse to get a dozen live shrimp just in case.
To kick things off, we're gonna be starting with the right side of the aquarium where we're gonna be building a real underwater volcano. And yes, it's going to erupt with lava. To create the volcano, we used an orange traffic cone as the base of the structure. Then, using a hot glue gun and a pile of lava rock, we carefully covered the entire cone to give it a rugged, volcanic look. Once it was covered, we placed it into the tank and hit an air stone underneath to simulate an eruption. From there, we started stacking more lava rock around the base to form the perfect volcano shape. But we wanted to take it up a notch. So we created a glowing lava flow. We added bright orange glowing rocks trailing from the volcano's mouth to mimic molten lava spilling out. With everything in place, we fired up the air stone, and just like that, we've got our underwater volcano that came to life with a bubbling eruption. Now that volcano turned out way better than I expected. That thing looks awesome. Now moving on to the left side of the tank, we want to recreate the feel of the deep ocean floor, filled with mysterious corals and sponges. So we're going to be building a sponge forest, the perfect spot for Blaze to stay camouflaged and to ambush his prey. And let me tell you, this turned into his favorite spot in the entire tank. He loved it and it instantly became one of his favorite places to hunt. Since Blaze is a bright orange color, we picked out deep red sponges that blend perfectly with his body. We also added in some orange sponges, which added in some more color and really brought the entire left side of the tank to life. Everything is really starting to come together, and next up is the middle of the tank. We found this super cool pre-made shipwreck and we had to grab it. It already looked awesome, like something that's been at the bottom of the ocean for thousands of years. But we wanted to take it a step further, so we added in a golden treasure chest full of jewels and even threw in a mini glass jar with a scroll inside to look like an old treasure map. These little details really brought the whole tank to life, and now the center of the tank looks like an actual underwater treasure site. It's exactly the kind of mysterious vibe we wanted to create for Blaze to lurk around in. This tank looks insane, possibly our best build yet, but my favorite part is obviously the erupting volcano. The perfect tank for a deep sea anglerfish and more deep sea creatures to come. And we are not done yet. Jack's favorite part is the middle of the tank, and it was his idea to get the giant shipwreck. So I want to surprise him with a real life deep sea creature that would actually live deep down in the water on one of these sunken wrecks. So I went to the fish store and I began searching all over the store. But deep sea creatures are very rare to find. I saw a lot of tangs and wrasses and even a miniatus grouper, which are all really cool, but just not what I was looking for. But there, out of the corner of my eye, I spotted something I never thought I would see. A real life deep sea creature. Jack, I got you a special surprise. But we gotta hurry because this bag is leaking. Here is your surprise, the fish of a lifetime for this tank. But be careful, he's got sharp spines.
Thanks. 3,
Very
2.
expensive, $400 for this fish, by the way. What? Let's go.
What is that?
It's crazy. This right here is a Popeye catalpa. You can tell he's deep sea.
Look at the eyes.
His eyes are huge.
Holy cow, dude. That is wild. Yes, those eyes on that thing are literally the size of a golf ball.
He needs big eyes to see in those depths.
In that pitch black.
Yep, just where a shipwreck would be. The Popeye catalpa is known for its giant eyes that they developed for the deep. That helps them see in low light environments, making it perfect for deeper reef zones and rocky caves. Not to mention they have vivid red/orange bodies with reflective scales and translucent fins, helping them blend in where red light doesn't reach.
This is one of the craziest creatures I have ever seen, and I think it's a perfect addition for our deep sea themed aquarium. Popeye catalpa fish, quite the addition.
That thing is sick,
Get in there.
dude.
Oh.
Perfect for our sponges as well, that red color. Let's go, right behind the shipwreck. This tank is actually crazy. It is almost time to put Blaze into his dream home. But now that the tank is finally coming along, we're gonna spice it up with a few other sea creatures. First up, this yellow venomous leaf fish. This guy eats just like an angler, and he's gonna be a perfect partner to go along with Blaze. These guys are obviously known for their leaf-like appearance, but they also have incredible camouflaging abilities. So we're curious to see if he's gonna change his colors, whether he's on the shipwreck or the sponge forest. They do possess venomous spines on their dorsal and pelvic fins, which can cause a seriously painful sting. And similar to the orange anglerfish, they are ambush predators. So who knows, we may even see this leaf fish eat some live fish. Next up, we got the filefish that we found that was living with Blaze. This guy's gonna add some serious flair to the tank because he really likes to swim around, and filefish also have great personalities. There you go, buddy. Welcome to your dream deep sea home.
And finally, it's not only time to add Blaze to his new aquarium,
But it's also time to show off his special abilities.
all right, Blaze,
Here we go, buddy.
enjoy your renovated home.
Let's go. He's gonna love it in here. He's got plenty of space, and he will soon have plenty of food. There he goes, right down to the sponge forest. And look at that color. He blends right into the sponge. That is insane. He literally looks like a sponge right now. That is crazy. Right away, Blaze swam right to the sponge forest. We knew this would be his favorite spot as it gives him plenty of places to hide and to camouflage as he waits for his prey. And with him being camouflaged in the sponge forest, it's time to test the live food options that Jack caught for him and show off his special ability. First up, we're gonna test some small glass minnows. So we dropped them into the tank and immediately Blaze began fishing. Anglerfish have a very unique way of hunting and a special ability in the form of a personal fishing rod. This fishing rod extends from its head with a feather-like lure at the end of it that often glows in the dark. The anglerfish can wiggle and wave its lure to mimic the movement of small animals, luring in curious fish close enough to strike. And once the prey is drawn close, the anglerfish snaps forward and swallows it whole with lightning speed. A little while later, he left the sponge forest and made his way over to the sunken ship. Anglerfish are curious creatures, and he is clearly exploring the tank to establish his environment. He perched in front of the ship, waiting patiently for his next meal. That's when we dropped in a big live shrimp. Although this shrimp is big, anglerfish have incredibly stretchy stomachs that can expand and hold prey nearly twice their size. But Blaze had zero interest in the shrimp.
But thankfully, we have this huge predator pond full of monster fish that would love these shrimp. You boys ready? Here we go. Oh, Rory! Get the grouper. Boom, smoked one.
While we were feeding the pond, Blaze made his way over to the large volcano. This is the perfect area to try and hand feed him the biggest fish yet, a sand perch. And within seconds, he took a big swipe at the perch, but missed. And the next time it swam by, he didn't hesitate, lunging forward and swallowing it whole. But this is just the beginning. As the videos go on, the fish get crazier and crazier, especially this one. This is a live fish vending machine, and it is packed with exotic creatures from all over the world. We've gotten some absolutely insane animals from it, like shark eggs, moray eels, and even a tarantula. And today we're going big. Our mission is to buy every single thing inside, but this time the options are even crazier. Mystery fish, dangerous fish, saltwater fish, and a button that straight up says, do not press. Now here's the catch. This vending machine has a mind of its own. Sometimes it's out of fish, sometimes it's broken, and sometimes it won't even take our money. But we are not giving up. These fish need rescuing, and we're gonna make it happen. So our first stop is the bank, where we're grabbing a mountain of cash and some quarters, because no matter what it takes, we're getting every single fish out of that machine.
Now that's a lot of cash. Are we sure we want to go to the vending machine?
So we made it to the vending machine, but right away we hit our first problem. Okay, it's not taking our dollars. Good thing we came prepared with a whole stash of quarters. This is huge, the moment of truth.
Come on.
Let's go,
Yes,
let's go.
it's working.
Okay,
Holy cow, that's
we literally brought $50 worth of quarters. We're buying everything in this vending machine. So we frantically started feeding quarters into the vending machine, hoping the mystery fish option wasn't sold out. This is our first buy, and honestly, we have no idea what's about to come out. Let's go. First one down, many more to go. This is a huge win. The quarters are working. We got our first mystery fish down. After we knew the mystery fish were in stock, we moved on to the saltwater fish button. We loaded in the quarters, hoping they had some available.
Let's go,
baby. It is already getting good, but we are just getting started. We're gonna clean this machine out. 2 for 2. Let's see how many
Let's get them all, baby,
in this machine. After snagging a mystery fish and a saltwater fish, we were hopeful that the machine was fully stocked. So we went all in, depositing all our money into the machine to rescue every single fish inside. Let's see it. Boom! There we go. That's just what the doctor ordered. We are racking up our tote, getting a collection going right now. Big ass frog weather at a VN. Attaboy. Oh my God,
That's number 10,
never
bro.
ending, dude. Now that we'd cleared all the mystery fish and saltwater fish totes, it was time to move on to the button we've never seen before. Dangerous fish. I'm a little nervous about this one. There's no telling what could come out, and it feels like we might be stepping into something we're not prepared for. And what came after hitting this button was absolutely shocking. Okay.
What?
This one looks a little bit different. There must be something seriously dangerous inside of this this tote here. This is one we've never gotten before. Look at our collection right now.
Raking.
That one is
Raking.
insane. Okay, we gotta be careful when we open this one.
No, seriously.
And now for the do not press button, the one that always makes the hair stand up on the back of your neck. Every time we hit it, we're stepping into the unknown. You just never know what will come out of this one, and that's what makes it so terrifying.
We're getting everything inside of here.
We already have, I think, 7 or 8.
8, I think maybe total.
We're buying the whole machine now, I don't care.
Oh my God, bro.
Still going.
How many are in here?
Still going. Add to the collection.
$4.
It's out.
That's it. That's all of them.
It's out.
That's all the fish.
We got 'em
did
all.
it. That's a clean house.
It's a clean house.
That's a clean house.
Good work. The most amount of totes we've ever bought.
Let's go!
Including that one, which is
Hella sus.
really suspect.
About as suspect as they come.
That is a lot.
Caution. Dude, that could be blue ring octopus. Never know.
Actually though.
Literally, something venomous, you never know. Now, we've gotten some wild stuff before, but this feels different, bro. That caution tape has me tripping.
We are back in the warehouse, and check this out. This is the full haul from the vending machine. We've got 1 do not press. Who knows what the heck is in that tote? 4 mystery fish totes, always a wild card. 4 saltwater fish totes with hopefully some exotic sea creatures, and 1 dangerous fish tote. This is the one I'm most nervous about, and the one we've never gotten before. No more waiting. It's time to dive into the first tote and see what we got.
Starting with the mystery fish totes. Okay, first tote of the day, man. Let's hope we start off with a good one. You ready for this?
Going right into it?
I'm going right into this.
Okay,
Of course,
go.
the lucky swirl. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, good amount of fish.
Holy cow. 6 guppies.
6 guppies, let's go.
Okay. It's a good
Solid.
Solid start.
My turn, let's go. Lucky swirl,
Yep.
every time.
Doubles. What do we got?
Oh, what the heck are those? Those barbs? I don't know. Let me smell the water. That's
Does that smell like fresh?
That's freshwater, 100%.
Dude, I think we might have a freshwater ish
we have
going on
two
here.
freshwater fish going on right now.
Okay, put those guys down. Let's get into this one. All right, third tote.
We have a total of 8 fish right now. We might break a record.
This is crazy. 8 fish, 2 totes. Here we go. Third one. This one's a little jammed. There we go.
We didn't do lucky stuff.
Ooh, biggest fish of the day.
What are those?
Biggest fish of the day. Bright orange, bro.
Orange betas?
Holy cow.
I'm not a freshwater fish expert, but those look real nice.
Look at that. That's a
Those are sick.
crazy
It looks like
looking thing.
Looks like a carp.
I like those.
Okay, we're 3 for 3 on
Every
freshwater
tote so
fish.
far has had more than one fish. This is great. This is great. Wow.
Mystery tote number 4. Last but not least, lucky swirl.
Let's go,
Thank you,
baby.
sir.
Crack that puppy open.
Another freshwater
Angelfish! Double!
2 angelfish. These guys are pretty dang big.
Holy cow.
We got a jumper.
No. Get him, Chris.
Safely. I got him.
Nice.
He's back, little
Good
buddy.
Save. Good save.
We have a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 fish.
Put it here.
That's awesome.
That's 12 fish, 4 totes, average of 3 fish per tote. This is record breaking.
I cannot believe it. All 4 mystery fish happen to be freshwater fish. But we did run into a little bit of a major problem. We have nowhere to put these fish. So we're headed to the fish store to get some sand, plants, and decor for our new freshwater tank. It's time to build the best fish guy freshwater tank in the history of the world. This is how you walk into the pet supermarket when you know you're building a sick tank. And while we were there, we couldn't help but notice there was fish everywhere. And we were not leaving without buying some. We got the goods, ladies and gentlemen. I got the handle with care fish. I got the Rex. We got right to work on building the aquarium, added our substrate, some structure for the fish, and even some live plants to make the fish feel really comfortable. This is one good looking freshwater tank. Up first, our schooling guppies. All right, little dudes, enjoy your new tank. Let's go.
That looks so cool.
All right, up next are Rosie Barbs and our Tiger Barbs. Welcome to the tank, boys. And finally, our 4th tote, the big angelfish. 2 of these dudes. All right, these are gonna be the biggest fish in the tank by far, but they absolutely look amazing in there. And we can't forget about the surprise fish that we picked up at the fish store. These neon tetras are really gonna help complete the tank. Let's go.
That looks so good.
Full ecosystem. No ferts or CO2. Trust me, that's the way to go. Boom! Boy, does this tank look good. The guppies, the barbs, even the neon tetras, they look fantastic. This might be the best freshwater aquarium we've ever set up. But it gets us thinking, imagine if we had a giant freshwater pond in the warehouse. We can get some seriously rare predators.
It's time to open the saltwater fish totes. We've been waiting for this moment because we've recently finished something big. We spent 30 days building our 1,000 gallon reef pond, and let me tell you, it was no small task. Over $12,000 in equipment, and it's looking incredible. But there's one thing missing. Yeah, that's right, it's empty, no fish. And we definitely need some to bring it to life.
We gotta make sure these fish are perfect for the pond. We've been waiting for this moment.
Dude, for weeks.
It's finally here, and if they're not the right fit, we might be in for some trouble. We're doing 2 at once this time,
Salute,
guys.
salute.
Cheers.
There we go.
Who's gonna be the most expensive fish? Jack's or mine?
Give it the lucky swirl. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I got a nice angel.
I don't know.
What do you have?
I don't know what that is.
Look at this angel.
We're gonna have to examine this. This could be a really rare fish.
That actually-
I have never seen this fish before in my life, period.
Wait, dude, that's a Thompson tang.
This fish right here is a Thompson tang. It's a lesser known species of tang. I didn't even know what it was. Jack knew what it was, thank God. And this thing is really cool. He's all blue and he's got a little bit of purple along his top fins. This right here is a home run for the 1,000 gallon reef tank. And because our smaller 1,000 gallon pond is gonna be our reef pond, we're looking for peaceful fish, and that is exactly what this guy is. They are great tank mates and completely reef safe, making them an excellent choice for our pond.
Here goes the Thompson tang. This guy is gonna do so well inside of here.
Let's
Holy
go.
cow!
That thing is sick, dude.
He's got a yellow tail. This is a half black angelfish, arguably the most popular angelfish in the saltwater hobby. They're found in coral reefs and lagoons, primarily in the Indo-Pacific region, including areas like the Philippines, Indonesia, and parts of Australia. And let me tell you what, Australia has some of the craziest reefs out there. These guys get about 4 inches long, so he's gonna fit so well inside of our 1,000 gallon. He's practically gonna be able to live his whole life in there. They'll graze on algae, small invertebrates, and swim peacefully around the pond. So this guy's gonna be a great addition to it. All right, here goes the half black angel.
There you go, buddy. That thing is so cool.
First angelfish inside.
That is a really cool angelfish. I've honestly never seen one of these guys before, and I am super glad that he made it into the reef pond. Those are two solid fish for the pond.
Incredible.
We got some color, some personality, but we have 2 totes left for saltwater fish. So, just like we did last time, cheers.
Salute.
Salutes.
we
Lots
go.
of luck.
Oh, dude, mine's way cool.
I have an albino.
That's a type of clown, I think, but look at the colors on this
That thing is sick.
All orange. This is a red chorus wrasse, and it's one of the most striking wrasses in the ocean. And when these guys are smaller, they're actually a bright yellow. But as they mature, they become this rich orange like we have here. Like many other wrasses, red chorus wrasses often serve as a cleaner fish. So this guy's practically gonna be a doctor inside here. They will nip at the skin of their clients, providing a cleaning service in exchange for food. So this guy's gonna play a key role in our 1,000-gallon pond. Here goes the red chorus wrasse.
He looks just like a clownfish, not gonna lie. A wrasse version of a clownfish. Believe it or not, my fish is actually a clownfish. It looks totally different than normal clownfish. He's all white, that's why I said, is this thing albino? He literally looks albino. This is a skunk clownfish. And he is a very unique and hardy species of clownfish with a very distinct appearance. He's called a skunk clownfish because he has a white skunk stripe running from his snout to the base of his dorsal fin. And just like normal clownfish, the skunk clown gains protection from predators by living among anemones with stinging tentacles. So it may be a good idea to get a bunch of anemones for our reef pond.
And now for the skunk clown.
There he goes! Dude, I think this is the first time we've ever had a skunk clown.
Yeah, we've never owned a skunk clown, bro.
That is a really, really cool one. And he's already boys with the other clownfish. Let's go. Now we have a total of 3 in here, and we need a lot more.
We're starting to get a good collection of fish inside of here. There's so much color, so much life inside.
They look absolutely awesome in the tank. It's looking better than we could have ever imagined, but we still have plenty more fish to go. And if you have any suggestions of what you want to see go inside this reef pond, drop your favorite fish down in the comments below, and we're gonna pick some to add to the pond.
All right, guys, we opened up some cool fish so far.
But now it's time to step things up.
These 2 right here are no joke. They could potentially kill us.
No exaggeration. And I don't think we're ready for this.
I don't think so either.
Much better. Way better.
All right, we're getting into some serious territory. We got a dangerous tote and a do not press tote.
Nice suit.
Thanks, man. So we're gonna spin the world's wheel to see which one we pop open first. All right, let's see what we're cracking open. Talk to me, Brooke.
What do we got?
What do we have?
Do not press. Okay,
put this guy to the side.
That's mine. I'm do not press. This is it, the do not press tote. And trust me, it's no joke. If you've been with us for a while, you know the crazy stuff we've gotten from the vending machine. Shark eggs, moray eels, and even a tarantula we never saw coming.
I'm feeling extra nervous about this one. We really need to be on high alert here. We have to be very careful.
I'm feeling good. Do the lucky spin.
Let me put an order in for shark.
I'll put an order in for a dolphin. 3, 2,
Oh my god.
1.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
Is that a chain link? This is a snowflake.
Are you kidding me?
That thing is
Scared me.
sick. That is a baby eel. We are racking up the baby eels. First, the green.
Let's go!
This is perfect for the big predator pond.
The snowflake eel is strikingly patterned and definitely a popular saltwater species. It has a white body covered in black and yellow blotches, giving it a unique snowflake appearance. They can get up to 2 feet in length, making it one of the smaller, more manageable eels for home aquariums.
This is crazy. Eels are wild, man. They have a bite that can take your finger off. This guy has such a big aquarium to go and explore. Let's get him inside. There you
It's
go,
gonna be
dude.
so cool. Let's go.
Let's go, bro.
Right to the rocks. Everybody checking him out.
He's got such a big home.
He's got plenty of space. Oh, he went right to the green moray eel. They're gonna be boys. Best friends, the 2
Look at
eels.
that.
The green moray and the snowflake eel, both together. And pretty much they're the same size. They're gonna be super cool to watch grow up. It's time for the dangerous fish. Okay, here goes nothing. Be careful,
No,
dude.
seriously.
Honestly, our beehive suit, huge.
Huge.
All right, here we go. It could jump out at us. 3, 2, 1.
Come on, come on, come on. What do we have? Remove it. What is that?
That's a toadfish. Confirmed, 100% that's a toadfish. These guys are actually deadly. This thing is one of the most dangerous fish in the entire world. Its spines can deliver excruciating venom that can even kill you. Possibly some paralysis.
That is
insane.
wild. I feel like I'm dealing with a king cobra.
That's a mean son of a gun. Now, do we risk picking him up with our glove?
No,
Are you sure?
I'm not.
I think we'll be fine.
You're more than welcome to. The craziest thing is that look at how his coloring is. He's camo. If he was on a rock or if he was on sand, you would never see this guy and he would prick you and send you straight to the hospital.
Just by looking at him, I'm sure you guys can tell, these guys have a very strange appearance. A toad-like flattened head and large bulging eyes. They have venomous spines that can deliver a painful sting to predators or humans. This venom can cause serious discomfort. It's a great way for them to fend off predators and make sure they stay safe. There is only a select few fish that are as venomous as this fish right here. This is a truly dangerous fish, and that vending machine really delivered. So far, we've bought fish from Craigslist and even a vending machine. But this next video has to be the sketchiest website we've ever bought fish from. The dark web. Today, I'm on a mission to buy the most haunted fish I could find off the dark web. And my goal is to keep them as my pets for my giant saltwater pond. But it won't be easy. To find these haunted fish, we have to dive deep into the sketchiest corners of the dark web. These are not your typical online orders. We're talking unmarked boxes, cryptic messages, and live animals showing up at midnight with no return address. So today we're gonna be ordering and unboxing some of the most cursed aquatic creatures the internet has to offer.
After hours of digging through the sketchiest corners of the dark web, I finally found a seller with a listing that literally gave me chills. They claim to have a mystery box with venomous soul snakes, something called the masked one, and another specimen called X5 that's currently banned in 3 countries. So I placed the order and the listing vanished, like it was never even there. It also only asked for my email and credit card information and never got my address, so I have no idea where this box is going, so this might be a complete scam.
It has been 2 whole days and there has been no contact from the seller until 5 minutes ago when I received the sketchiest email possible. The email says, your order is ready. Do not reply to this message. Do not share this message. Failure to arrive will result in forfeiture. It also gave us a pickup location and a time of 2 a.m. sharp. That is an immediate red flag. That means we're gonna have to go pick up our fish in the middle of the night. So I guess we're going to pick up our package tonight at 2 a.m. That is super sketchy. Let's hope that this goes smoothly. Honestly, I'm kind of scared. All right, guys, it is practically 2 a.m. We're a little bit early, and we are at the pickup location. To be exact, it is 1:56 a.m. It's at 2 a.m. sharp, and we're here early. We have never had a fish supplier actually give us a pickup location, so we're either getting our fish or we're getting robbed. Is that him? That could be him. Dude, why is he suspicious, bro? That's him. He's early too, 1:57. Dude, what the hell, bro? Dude, that is super suspicious, bro. That's him.
What's going on, man? How are you?
Are you Chris?
Yeah. Yeah, we're from the truck. Is that all right? Oh. Yo, kill it. Kill it. All right, we let the guy leave first because honestly, we just didn't want to take any chances of getting followed home. But first impressions on this box, wow, guys, we have never received fish in something quite like this before. But truthfully, I wouldn't expect anything less from the dark web. I don't know if we're ever gonna be doing something like this again because honestly, this was super sketchy. I just hope that whatever's inside is gonna be worth it and we didn't get completely scammed.
Guys, I don't know how, but this deal actually went through. That was probably one of the sketchiest things we have ever done. We made it back to the warehouse at a cool 3:10.
Oh my God, way past my bedtime.
3:10 a.m. Insane. I'm surprised. Listen, I'm grateful that we made it back.
Grateful that we're alive.
Grateful that we're alive. That was suspect.
Now this chest right here is dumping water at a rapid rate, which means there's probably live fish inside, but they could be dead.
You can see the wood right here is damp. Watch. Look at my fingers. All water right there. And then when we lift it, All that water's coming out. So if the wood is wet and soaking like that, that means that water's been dumping for a good amount of time. So let's hope that the actual fish bags still have some in there where they're alive. Not to mention, it reeks of old fish, and I swear this thing was making noises on the way over here. Like something was moving inside.
Sketchy noises.
We are gonna get into this as quickly as possible and try to save everything inside. That's a first, dude.
That's a first, bro.
Is it dripping from the table?
Dude, okay, this actually has me worried. It's literally losing water at a rapid rate.
Oh my God,
We need to hurry this up, bro.
It's fully dripping from the middle of the table.
We need to hurry this up.
We actually do. Let's go.
Let's get in here.
Crack this open. You ready?
How do you open it? Oh my God.
My God.
Holy cow, this
Let's
box is
go,
freaking filled.
This is gonna be nuts. Dude! This could be an
Sorry.
ancient haunted chest, bro.
This thing literally could have been through like a lot. It might have a lot of like, you know.
Ghosts in there.
Yes.
Like actually. You shouldn't have opened this box. That's the first thing we get out of this.
We're gonna act like we didn't see that?
No, yeah, that wasn't even in there. Now, there's a lot of moving parts in this box here. We have this, we have this, we have this little box, big bag here, we have something right there. I think we go with this little mini box.
Yeah, we got a lot to get through. Let's get in that for sure.
Okay. Could be a fish in here, dude. Be careful, bro.
Sorry, the excitement takes over.
With stuff like this, honestly, wouldn't be surprised if it's a tarantula.
I know, I always think tarantula, bro.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, a lot of packaging here.
Sketch.
A lot of packaging here.
Sketch. Jar alert.
Jar, one jar. One jar.
Jar alert.
That's everything. That's everything.
Never before seen packaging.
Ziploc bag.
Never before seen
Ziploc
packaging.
bag, automatic, trying to contain a scent
Yes.
possible.
Oh, smell that.
No. Well, I'm a little.
No, it'll actually clear your nostrils. Straight alcohol.
Straight alcohol. Do not smell that.
It smells good. Slowly unwrap.
It's a jar.
What am I about to look at here?
It's a jar. It's a jar with a.
What is that?
What is that? White and disgusting.
What is that? Oh my God! What the heck is that, dude?
Dude, what is that?
It smells so bad.
What the heck is that, bro?
It smells so bad.
What is that?
Do you see the face on that thing?
That's a deep sea creature.
What
that is a deep sea
that?
creature.
Is that an eel? That's gotta be where this disgusting stench was coming from. That's probably why they put alcohol in there to contain this disgusting smell. We have to get down to this, whatever that is right there. We're gonna be doing some research to find out what exactly this is.
Oh my God.
We're in.
Potent. Ew. Okay,
We're in.
wait here. Put that on top of here. Chris, do not be smelling that.
You have to always test your subjects.
Pull it out. I have never in my life seen that.
My God.
What on earth,
Look at that. What the heck
That is a
that thing,
deep
dude?
sea freaking creature.
What is that thing?
That looks like something you see in a freaking submarine that's in pitch black, puts a light on.
I need another set of tweezers.
Let me get it back up.
I'm about to go in on this thing. I'm gonna try to extend his body.
See the total length here? Oh my God, that is like really giving me heebie-jeebies.
Oh my God, bro. You know what this thing looks like? Dragon eel Pyara combined. What the heck species is that? That's a fish.
Has the tail of a blenny.
That's a fish though, dude. Hundreds of sharp teeth in that mouth, bro. That is freaking scary.
I think we put that on the wall, brother.
Oh my God. We're going to rejar him.
Back with it.
He's fighting back. He's fighting back.
Careful.
Captain, now.
He goes on the wall.
I will name him Tom the freaking Mythosaur, bro. I don't know what this thing is, but he will be going for now until we find him a permanent home. Tom, you look freaking amazing there. After some research, we discovered that this is actually called a Bombay duckfish. But don't let the name fool you, it is not a duck, and it definitely does not quack. This limp, jelly-like fish reeks of decay even when it's alive. It's actually banned in parts of the world for its overpowering stench.
What a crazy start that was. There's so much to dive through in here, man. This thing looks like it's like vacuum sealed. Holy shit! Chris, you cannot be doing that. What in the world, in the name of Jesus? Cut me open? All right, I think we found our next victim. What it swallowed, it never digested. Cut me
again.
So that means, what does that mean?
We have to cut it.
We gotta cut this thing open. Okay. It almost feels like a big piece of Play-Doh.
Whoa.
Okay, let's get to work, bro.
Disposable scalpel, sterile. This looks legit, dude.
Okay. We don't play games ever.
You know what we need to do.
Yep.
Good work.
Let's
get to cutting. Be careful, dude.
Wow, bro.
What is this, bro?
Dude,
what is that?
Bro.
Starting to smell.
Oh yeah, I'm getting that. I'm getting
Starting to
that.
smell. There's a theme here. Just dead stuff in this box.
Holy crap, we might need masks.
Oh my God, this
I think we need masks.
smells worse than the dog.
I think we need masks. That is the most foul.
Oh my.
I'm actually gonna throw up. Dude, I think there's a good chance that I actually
Oh my
vomit.
God.
What is that? It's a shark.
Is that a shark, bro?
It's a dead
Oh
shark.
my God, it smells so bad. It's a dead shark.
Guys, I swear to God, I don't think I can do this.
Or is it a sturgeon?
Guys, I can't do this, bro.
Is this a sturgeon or a shark? It's
I swear to God, guys, I can't. I swear on my life.
Stack up!
I can't do it.
Get the hell out of here. Give me that camera.
I am not even kidding you.
I need to find out what this is. I touched the frickin' whatever it is, dude. The people deserve to know what is inside of this shark.
I swear to God, I'm gonna.
As of right now, this is an unidentified species. I believe it looks like it's a shark. You can see the teeth in the front. It's got just rows and rows of them right there. Very sharp. And the only way to find out what that message is to cut her open. It looks like he is cut open already. It's just insane. We must investigate further. Oh my God, this thing is sharp, bro. Oh my goodness. Guess I just gotta cut him all the way open.
Looks like yellow mustard.
What is that?
Oh my God.
What is that?
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh my God. Oh my God.
my
Oh my God.
God.
Sanitize it now. Sanitize it.
What was the riddle?
Cut me open.
What it swallowed, it never digested. Key. This could be important.
That's going to be extremely important.
This could be important. We're gonna wipe it with this, and we're gonna leave it right here on the table. That was insane. I think we need to put this guy away.
That is the most disgusting, most horrific smelling thing I've ever experienced
If
in
it
my
needs
entire
to be
life.
done, it will be done. After discovering a mysterious key hidden inside the shark, we had no idea what to think. Could it be something that we're gonna need later? Maybe it unlocks something else in this box, or something even bigger we haven't found yet.
All right, let's move along. Okay.
This could be another clue. There could be another clue. Just an unbelievable amount of freaking wrapping paper here.
Really unnecessary, if you ask me, bro.
I mean, come on, man, with this.
Be careful with it. Be careful with it! Jesus, are you dumb?
You know, maybe if they didn't go so hard.
But dude, how?
Because it gets to a point. Are you? Oh my God, Jack.
That's not my fault. That's you.
Handle with care.
I'm pissed. I knew I should have done it.
And then what even is this anyway?
I knew I should have done it, bro.
A pig. It's a pig head. A head of a pig.
With a Bryson DeChambeau.
With a Bryson DeChambeau hat.
It's already over.
There's only one thing to do.
Okay. Okay. Put him over here with Tom.
Okay.
Put Bryson with Tom.
Bryson and Tom.
Love those guys.
Hopefully that wasn't important. Hopefully there wasn't something inside of it or a piece we needed for something, because it says handle with care on it and we broke it. Let's get into our first big
Get that
bag
big bag.
here.
Get that big bag, brother. Venomous, 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 do not touch. Careful.
Oh my God.
Venomous. Probably the leaking bag as well.
Venomous soul snakes do not touch ever.
Well, you've been touching everything, so
Is
you
it
might
a-
as well continue.
I don't know what a soul snake is,
What the hell is that?
but I'm picturing an aquatic snake. Like one of those sea snakes.
Yes.
It'd be pretty cool to keep, but I'm pretty sure they're deadly.
Okay, careful, please.
3, 2,
1. You got it, bro.
what do we got?
Holy shit!
Oh my God.
Dude, it's like 5 lionfish!
I gotta put this down on the table.
It's like 5 lionfish!
Dude, it's just a bunch of lionfish.
My God. What?
Is that what they call them, sea snakes?
4 lionfish, bro.
Dude, that is insane, bro.
Dropping. Dude, that is actually really cool.
Dude, that is actually sick.
They're actually pretty decent size. Like these are actually might be perfect to go into the big pond.
Dude,
sharks.
and their colors are actually sick.
That is honestly this I think is the best dark web box we've ever received. Hands
100%.
down. And we're not even all the way through.
100%.
We're not even all the way through. We haven't even figured out what this key is going to.
This has been really epic so far, and we definitely think we should order another one, but we have to go through some seriously sketchy stuff in order to even get this to the warehouse. So if you guys want us to get another one, 100,000 likes on this video, guaranteed.
You guys can do it.
We'll get one a month. Let's see how savage you guys are. Smash that like button. Now let's get these venomous sea snakes, don't know why they call them that, lionfish, into the giant predator pond.
Here they go.
Dude, let's go.
Edition number 1, baby! The lionfish is one of the ocean's most stunning and dangerous predators. Native to the Indo-Pacific, but now invasive to the Atlantic. It's instantly recognizable by its bold stripes and flowing venomous spines that look like underwater feathers. But these spines aren't just for show. They carry venom strong enough to cause some seriously extreme pain. Lionfish are stealthy hunters, using their fins to corner prey before striking with lightning speed. Beautiful, but deadly, they've earned the reputation as the ultimate look, but don't touch fish. There is another wooden chest in here. Let's see if we can get this thing out. Dude, this is heavy. I'm gonna need your help.
Oh my.
Dude, oh, there's
What's the strat?
There's water coming out of this one too. Oh. Well, if things can get any creepier, there is a wooden chest in here that is completely locked. At first, we thought it was just extra packaging until we remembered the key we pulled from inside the shark. Suddenly, it all clicked. Whoever sent us this wanted us to open this crate, but they made sure we'd have to cut open the shark in order to get the key. Whatever's inside has been deliberately hidden, and now we're about to find out why. The moment it's all been led to,
The lock and the key.
let's see if it fits. It fits. That's what they needed us to do.
Twist that, baby.
You can do the
Twist
honors.
it.
You can do the honors.
Here we go.
Do the honors.
Oh my God.
We are freaking in, baby.
Let's go. I mean, that's just unbelievable. 10 out of 10. Execution, delivery, packaging.
This was like,
10 out of 10.
what an experience.
Come on, baby.
Talk to me.
What do we got? 2 bags.
A big and a small.
2 different bags
big and a
in here.
small, baby.
But we ain't done yet.
DW.
DW Specimen X5.
Handle with gloves.
Handle with gloves.
Back it up.
You know, there's always something
Allow me.
here, man.
Allow me.
Gloves secured. Time to handle with care.
Yes. Yes.
Let's see what this is.
Oh my God, that's the biggest starfish I've ever seen in my life.
What the hell, bro? That thing is huge. Holy dude, this is the biggest starfish we own. What is gonna be in this bag right here? This thing's huge. Oh my God.
crap.
That is the weirdest starfish I've ever seen in my life.
That is whack.
It's literally slimy. You feel that?
Yeah, it's not like a normal starfish.
No, dude, this thing is wild looking. Now this is actually a granulated sea star. It's one of the ocean's weirdest and most strange looking starfish. With its chubby pastel pink body and super puffy arms, it looks more like a giant marshmallow than a real animal, earning it the nickname the Doughboy Starfish. We also found out it has another nickname that we aren't gonna share with you, but I'm sure you can come up with it yourself. Found in the Indo-Pacific, it crawls slowly across reefs, feeding on coral and sponges by digesting them externally. And despite its soft appearance, it's covered in tiny bumps and can even detach and regrow its arms when threatened. Whoa, dude!
Look at the tentacles, bro. This thing is so big. It's actually heavy.
No, it's a good pound.
It is.
good
It's a pounder.
That is a big ass starfish.
Definitely the strangest sea creature we've ever received.
It looks fake.
It looks
It literally looks
so
fake to me.
fake.
That's a fat boy. Yeah. That is a big boy. That is a sick freaking starfish, bro. He's bigger than some of the boulders in here. That's how
my
big he
God.
is. It's huge. Well, that starfish was a serious oddball. I've never seen a starfish like that before.
Never.
So that leads me to believe that this next one's gonna be crazy. Now, the last one had a note, but so does this one. This is the one that we read actually online. I remember this one. The masked one. DW number 7. Avoid eye contact.
Venomous. Very big theme going on here. Venomous, venomous, venomous.
A lot of venomous going on.
Here we go. Moment of truth.
The masked one.
What is it? What is it?
It's a
Oh my God, it's a
giant
huge fox face.
It's
It is a huge
giant-
fox face.
Dude, all the fish they sent us were big.
That's a whopper. That's a whopper.
It's a giant. Look at the spikes on him, bro.
That thing would pack a punch.
Dude, those spikes are serious. Like, I'm more scared of those than I am the lionfish spikes. Now, this fox-faced tang is actually a bright yellow reef fish known for its long snout and bold black mask, giving it a sly, fox-like appearance. Now, along its dorsal spines are venomous glands capable of delivering a painful sting if threatened, even more painful than the lionfish. While it's not deadly, the sting has been described as burning, tingling, and absolutely unforgettable. Tom, you checking this thing out, Bryson? What do you guys think? Dude, they freaking love it.
Oh my God. All right, this is the biggest fox face tang we've ever seen in our entire lives.
Highly venomous. We've got 5 venomous fish that we added to the pond today. Let's get this big boy inside. Welcome to the predator pond, buddy. Let's go. Good, it's gonna be a good pop of yellow right there.
And as crazy as those dark web fish purchases were, this next video is about to blow your mind. This is an abandoned garage filled with live fish that were left here to die. And today we're gonna be searching through all the fish tanks that were left inside to rescue all the fish that were left behind. But that's not all. Not only is there a garage full of fish, the owner also had a room where he kept all his deadly venomous fish that we'll have to investigate later. We have no idea how long these fish have been trapped here, but judging by the filth and decay of these tanks, it's been far too long. Some of the fish are even swimming upside down, which isn't a good sign. And who knows how much time they have left. Every moment counts. We are racing against the clock to save these creatures before it's too late. Now you're probably wondering how we ended up here in this abandoned garage. Well, it all started when we got a message on Instagram a few days ago. Someone reached out about a hoarding house that had been foreclosed on, and inside were fish left behind to fend for themselves. They asked us, the fish guys, to step in and rescue whatever we could. And to make things worse, the house has no power, no lights, no filtration, nothing to keep these fish alive. That means we're working in the dark, relying on portable lighting and flashlights to save these fish. This is the tank we were drawn to first because it's the biggest tank in here, and we've seen some big creatures swimming through the glass.
Dude, let's look inside here. This tank is actually pretty clear.
Oh my God.
Holy crap.
Those are giants.
Giants.
Oh my God, it stinks in here.
It does smell.
It's really bad in this tank.
Look at these guys right here.
Those things are huge. Is he alive?
He's alive.
Oh, he's alive. He's alive.
Holy
I'm worried about
crap.
that one in the back. He hasn't moved.
Holy crap. We're gonna have to get a bucket. Got him. Holy sh!
Dude, he's a giant.
Look at
That's
that.
the biggest albino I've ever seen. That's the biggest albino I've ever
That
seen.
is so sick. This is a great sign. First tank and first fish is alive. This is awesome. A big axolotl. We're gonna get this guy in the bucket and definitely bring him back home.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
That
Look
is
at
such
that
a
thing.
cool freaking creature.
Starting off with an absolute banger.
Banger, bro.
Absolute banger.
There you go, dude. He's got some spunk.
This thing is like rattling like it's gonna fall over.
I don't like it. Now, right off rip, when we looked at this tank, we saw that albino axolotl moving around. But this one, on the other hand, this melanistic is barely moving. I'm not even too sure if he's even alive.
Come on, buddy.
Come on. Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
We got kick.
Let's go.
We got a kick. Come on, dude. Come here. Ooh.
Huge.
He's giant, dude. They are just huge tadpoles. Look at that thing. 2 big ol' axolotls. These guys are probably old, man. Ooh, that's a killer start. Love that, baby. 2 big axolotls.
Now I'm looking through this tank with the flashlight to see if there's any eggs. I don't see any, but these 2 are adult axolotls that are definitely big enough to be breeders. This is a giant pond that could have some serious monsters in it.
The water is extremely dirty, so let's start netting around in here and see what's inside.
Okay, using my light here,
I know. Seriously.
there might be nothing in this because I don't see a thing in here.
Wait, hang on. I just felt something right here. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Oh my God!
Look at this
Dude,
thing.
it's a shark, bro!
Are you kidding me?
He's a giant! Is he alive? I think you gotta grab him with your hands, baby.
No.
Is he alive or dead? I think he's dead.
He's dead.
No, he's
No, he's
alive.
not. No, he's not.
He's alive.
Okay, we gotta fill the cooler. We gotta fill the cooler. We gotta fill the cooler. This looks like it's a coral cat shark, and I haven't seen one of these guys in years. This guy must have been a pretty solid fish collector, because this is a good sized one and a very hard shark to come by.
That is one of the coolest sharks I've ever seen,
That
dude.
is so sick.
What a score, bro. I think that shark's like 500 bucks. Is he doing good?
I don't know. We're gonna have to move quick here. There he goes. Dude, that was quite a score.
There's no way that's the only thing in here.
No
right?
way.
I wish we had a bigger light. Dude, this light is dying on me.
Oh my God, right here.
What?
Oh my God, right here.
What is it? Big or small?
Big. Looks like an eel.
Oh my God.
Looks like an eel. Holy shit.
That's a zebra.
Zebra boy. Holy crap.
This guy had some predators in here, bro.
That is a freaking beast, bro.
Wow. At this point, we might walk out of here with thousands of dollars worth of fish. This is a $500 eel too, right? Are they expensive?
These eels are expensive.
I've never had one before, but I think they're pricey. Double fisting.
Look closely, bro.
Double fisting. I don't want to run anything over with this net.
Look closely. Right here.
Oh my God, that's a small guy.
It is a little dude.
He's fast. He's fast.
Holy crap. Did you get him?
Emperor.
Holy crap, bro. Look at this.
That's a baby emperor right there.
Oh, he's got spunk.
Those are
That's a
one
good
of the most
sign.
vicious fish.
Yeah, this guy will grow and become an absolute unit. Ew, he's spraying water all over me. Ooh, that's salty.
After a couple more minutes of scooping around the tank with our net, we did not find anything else. But what we did find was a coral cat shark, an emperor snapper, and a very big zebra moray eel. Coral cat sharks have an incredible sense of smell, and it allows them to detect prey buried under the sand by sensing tiny electrical signals emitted by other animals. Now, zebra moray eels, unlike many other eels, these guys have a blunt, crushing jaw rather than sharp teeth. So they can snatch up crabs and crush them in an instant. Holy cow, this guy has no eyeballs. He's missing an eye. He's missing an eye. He's a one-eyed zebra moray eel, bro. Look. See right there? This side of his face has no eyeball. Watch, here it goes. Look at that eye.
It's a gorgeous eye.
That is insane, dude. We have not only a one-eyed catfish at home, now we're gonna have a one-eyed eel. And our most shocking find, a small emperor snapper living with these monsters. These guys get big very quick and can definitely fend for themselves even when they're this small. These are some great fish that are gonna look amazing in our predator pond back at the warehouse. So stay tuned to the end of the video to see where all these fish that we're rescuing will be going. This place is actually insane. I don't know how someone can have this much stuff in such a small place, including fish. And I'm worried about what kind of critters would be living inside this giant pile of stuff. So I'm trying to just get in, save the fish, and get out because let's be honest, there's a high probability we run into a rat.
Now this tank right here immediately grabbed my attention. Some of the fish inside of here seem to be spinning around and some of them even appear to be dead. So clearly these fish inside of here are running out of oxygen quickly, but we may have just caught it just in time. Let's get a big scoop of these guys. Holy cow, this right here is a lot of goldfish. And honestly, what I'm thinking is maybe this was his feeder tank to feed all of his predators inside of this garage here, but holy cow, a lot of goldfish inside of here.
Now, clearly the clock is ticking for these live goldfish. They're obviously in distress. They're all grasping for air at the surface. The ammonia levels must be off the charts. We seriously need to hurry and get them into a bucket if they have any chance at survival.
Oh my God, there's a crawfish in here. There's a baby, well, yeah, baby crawfish. Look at this guy right here.
Oh my God, that's not a goldfish?
No, craw. He literally is the same size as a goldfish, same color as a goldfish.
Dude, that's an orange
He
craw.
blended in so dang well. Holy cow, he was probably feasting on all the dead ones inside of here, bro.
Heck.
Wow, that's a good find.
One by one, we scooped the surviving goldfish and crawfish out of the filthy water and placed them into a bucket. It's a bittersweet moment. Some of the goldfish we couldn't save, but seeing the rescued ones swimming in clean water does feel like a small victory. Right next to the goldfish tank, we came across a smaller tank with even less water inside. It's super low in water because this tank's probably been evaporating for months. Inside the tank, we found two different species of fish. We found some sort of tetra with a red tail. I don't know exactly the name of these guys, but let us know down in the comments what it is. And we also found 3 tiger barbs. Thankfully, we got here just in time to rescue these dudes, and we can bring them back to our freshwater tank at the warehouse. Now, this tank may be old, but it seems like it's in pretty good condition. The water is not super dirty, and there seems to be a decent amount of color and big fish swimming throughout the tank. That could mean that this was his show tank, and there could be some seriously expensive fish in here. Now, it's a little cloudy. We're gonna have to do some digging. Hopefully everything is alive and they've made it this far, because I'm sure that these guys would love to come back to the Fish Guy warehouse and join the crew. Let's take the lid off of this absolute antique. I mean, what an antique.
Seriously, this could be like a first edition.
This could be a first
Aquarium.
edition. Not only do they have first edition tanks in here, they have first edition. Oh my God, what's in here? First edition 1958 beautiful imported butter cookies. I swear it's probably been here for 900 years. Anyways, back to the main attraction. Let's scoop up some fish in here, baby. Now, I did right off right when I was talking to you guys about the tank, I saw a big, beautiful angel in here who was swimming around and he looks pretty vibrant. So that's what we're gonna go with first. This dude is a stud. There's just so much decor and it's really pretty dirty, but look at that thing,
Holy
dude.
cow. Holy cow.
We are literally scoring
We're cashing out.
thousands of dollars worth of fish just by doing this rescue. Oh my God. Dude, this thing's a stud, bro.
Get him in.
Holy cow. The colors, bro.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Mamma
That-
mia.
Look at the blue. That's electric blue.
insane.
I'm a sucker for blue on fish.
Me
That
too,
is
bro. That's like
electric,
electric.
blue in there. There's also,
Dude, right here, clowns, 3 of them.
oh my God, I can get them all at once.
3 clowns right there.
I can get them all at once.
Look at that, get them, all three, bro.
There's so
all
much
3.
stuff in this tank, dude. Come on, boy.
You got them. One more.
Don't go to the back. Got him.
Nice.
Got him. Where are we gonna put these? We have 3 clowns. I always love clowns, bro. We have so many in our 1,000 gallon reef pond.
that 3 more definitely excite the crew back home.
Okay, there is multiple rocks. I see a really small fish and a big fish. So I'm gonna go for the smaller one first because he's probably the hardest to catch. I might get a 2 for 1 here.
Two for.
I get a 2 for 1.
Twofer.
It's a 2 for 1. Let's go. I got them both.
Holy crap.
A bigger naso tang. And I don't know what kind of angel
Dude,
that is.
that's like
could be a rare one, bro.
half orange, half perp.
Dude, this one's healthy, bro. Those fish in that tank were healthy. That's a good sign, bro.
Is there anything else in here?
Swear I saw something living in this ship.
Okay.
Yeah, right here. Right here.
Are you
There's a
serious?
face. There's a face in the ship. You might.
Shut up.
The tactic here might be net the ship. There it is.
Oh my God.
He's
Oh
out.
my God.
Oh, there goes the lid.
The tank is so 1980s that it's breaking right in front of our eyes.
Nice.
Got him.
You're hired, brother.
Never before seen.
Nice.
Never before seen species.
Not my favorite fish of the bunch, not gonna lie.
Not. Take him though.
After searching through the old tank and looking underneath every single piece of decor in here, we officially found everything that was swimming in this tank. And while I was finishing up looking through the tank, Jack took a lap around the garage to make sure we got everything, and that's when he stumbled across a hidden tank.
Yo. Right here, dude. Holy.
Another one?
Yes. What the?
God.
On the ground. This is the last tank inside of the garage before we move into the deadly room. And this is the most suspicious one yet. If you take a look right here, it says, do not touch with 1942 duct tape. Not too sure how it's still on there, but we're not supposed to be touching this aquarium. Now, what exactly does that mean? Does that mean not touch the outside of the aquarium or don't touch the water? There could be a freaking electric eel inside of here right off rip. What the? There is some big sea urchin, I don't even know what that is. What is that?
That's a snake. That's a water snake.
A water snake.
That's a sea
That could be
snake for
very
sure.
venomous. I guess I'm putting my hand in here, and this is how we're gonna find things out. First, start off with this guy right here. That is probably the biggest sea urchin I've ever seen in my entire life. Probably about a 15 to 16,000-year-old creature right here. Big sea urchin, but this is not what caught my eye. Look at this thing right here. Ow! Ooh,
What?
ooh, he's a little spiky. He's a little sharp. Pipefish?
Oh my God, that thing is
He's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Holy cow. That is crazy. That's 2 crazy creatures right here. But if you look right here, I think we have confirmed kill. Oh man, that's sad.
Oh, that thing's sick. Wait, is he alive? He's
No,
alive.
he's alive. He's alive. Legs are moving. He's alive. It was a fake out. It was a fake out. Purple lobster fake out. Purple lobster freaking fake out.
We love that.
I love purple lobsters. This guy is gonna be so freaking cool inside of the 1,000 gallon reef pond. Oh, he's got spunk. Wow, I think that's everything. I think that is everything. One last glance. Okay, correct me if I am wrong here. This is a fish.
What are you grabbing,
Blends in with the
bro? That's-
sand.
Oh my God, it's not moving.
Holy cow, dude.
That's a flounder.
That's like a pygmy flounder or something.
That's a freaking baby flounder,
What the
bro.
heck?
This guy had some insane stuff in this garage.
That is
bro.
actually really
I don't think
insane.
I've ever seen one of those before.
Look at the 2 eyeballs dead on the top of him. That guy is so freaking cool. I love this guy right here. He's actually really lucky because he was blending in so well with the sand. Wow.
After searching through this giant mess of a garage and finding all of the fish living in all the tanks, we believe we have close to $1,500 worth of sea creatures so far. That's without checking the deadly room in the house. Now it's time to enter into the room where we seriously need to be careful. If this room is what we think it is, there could be literal stonefish, the most venomous fish in the entire world, living in one of these tanks. And believe it or not, stonefish are actually deadly. So one prick of anything in this deadly room, we might be sent to the grave.
We have made it into the deadly room right off rip. Take a look at right here.
That's a fun one.
One of the most ancient paintings I've ever seen in my entire life. Extremely creepy. We got 2 tanks inside of here. One right here and one right here. And right off rip, I can already see a venomous lionfish right there. We've got to be extremely careful, as well as this fox face. Look how pretty that fox face is. Believe it or not, fox face are actually extremely venomous if you get pricked by them. Wow,
Dude, that's a rare lionfish.
That is an
That
extreme-
is not a normal lionfish.
That is extremely rare. What a freaking start in the deadly room, man.
I've actually never seen a lionfish like that before. bro.
That is
I think
insane,
that's a special kind.
bro. Whoa, they got spunk. Look right here. Is that a stonefish?
That might be a
That actually could be I don't know. I don't know,
he's
but he
orange.
looks deadly. He don't look
That's
friendly.
a toter.
He don't look
That's a toter.
friendly. That is a toter. Very venomous. Very, very venomous, bro. This guy wasn't playing games on his venomous room.
Oh my God, he's big.
Come here, dude. Get in there. Oh,
That's a big one, bro.
look at that toady. Holy cow. Look at that toady right there.
After searching through the deadly room, we found 3 venomous fish. In the first tank, a lionfish. These fish might look stunning, but do not be fooled. Lionfish are one of the most dangerous creatures you can come across in a tank like this. Every one of those long spines is loaded with venom, and a sting from a lionfish just isn't painful, it's agonizing. It can cause intense swelling and difficulty breathing in extreme cases. And without proper filtration or care, this lionfish isn't gonna last long. We've gotta move quickly to save it before things get worse. We also found a beautiful fox face. These fish look harmless with their bright yellow bodies and that fox-like face, but don't let their looks fool you. The fox face is one of the most venomous fish you can handle in a situation like this. You see those spines on the back? They're venomous. If you get stung, it's gonna feel like getting hit with a wasp sting, but 100 times worse. And the worst part, the venom is designed to defend against predators. So this fish will use those spines the second it feels threatened. This guy's been through a lot. You can tell by how his colors are really dull. It's honestly a miracle he's still alive. In the second tank, a toadfish. These fish may look like they're sitting there doing nothing, but toadfish are some of the sneakiest and most dangerous predators in the water. They're ambush hunters. They'll stay perfectly still, blending into their surroundings, and then strike in a split second, swallowing their prey whole. And those spines on the back, one wrong move can deliver a sting that's excruciatingly painful and can cause some serious swelling and even death. We need to be super careful when transporting these guys. All three fish have venomous spines and are all dangerous to handle. It's time to get all these fish back to the warehouse, but unfortunately we have about a 2-hour drive home. But with the amount of stress they just went through, let's hope they'll make it. Finally back at the warehouse, here are all the fish that we rescued from that guy's garage. From freshwater to saltwater to sharks to angelfish, literally thousands of dollars worth of fish were hidden among trash. We are definitely keeping that big shark and that big zebra moray eel. They are awesome and would look epic in our giant pond. Let's get them in.
Let's get this big old zebra moray eel inside of here. Perfect fit for the pond. Woo!
He's honestly, I think, my favorite eel in this pond, and we have a lot of them in here. From baby green morays to snowflake eels, the zebra moray, he takes the cake. Now, my personal favorite, and I think the biggest win from this rescue mission, was this beautiful marbled cat shark. I haven't seen these guys in a long time. This guy is in pristine condition, and he's gorgeous. So let's get him right in. There he goes. He is sick in here, and he's gonna become best friends with our boy Stanley. That garage rescue was wild, but nothing tops the sea monster in this next video. Last week, I was on a mission to find the scariest fish money could buy. And that's when we stumbled upon one that sent chills down our spine. Easily one of the most terrifying sea monsters we've ever seen. The second we laid eyes on it, we knew we had to have this fish. This could be the biggest and scariest fish we have ever ordered online. Now the catch is, we found it on a website we have never used before. And the only information they gave us is that this sea creature has teeth sharp enough to slice through human flesh. And it should only be kept by expert fish keepers. That was absolutely it. No pictures, no details, just a whole lot of mystery. So here we are, waiting on this package, hoping that it survives the trip. And we also hope it's as scary as they claim it to be. Come on, baby. All right, we have been notified our package is on hand. We are arriving at the spot right now, but things are already looking a little bit suspicious, a little sketchy, not gonna lie. Usually, we go to the airport to pick up our packages, especially live fish. They always send us to the same cargo airport to pick up packages because they're usually really heavy. But this time, they have sent us to a random warehouse that is over 1 hour away. We've been driving in the car for over an hour. I honestly have no idea where we are. I'm trying to remain calm, but I'm getting a little bit worried. And I really hope this fish makes it because this will go down as one of the craziest fish unboxings literally ever. This is the address that I've been sent, and it is a random alley. This is so weird. Are we in the right spot? I don't think we're in the right spot. There's a shipping container, a bunch of storage units.
Fellas, I'm a little bit worried about this one. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Unmarked location.
Extremely. I got your back. I'm in the car if you need me, brother.
No one's answering.
I think you just go in, you just open it.
Should I go in? Hello?
Oh my God, he's in. What is that? That's a box for ants, brother.
This is a red flag.
That's a box for ants.
It's miniature. This is nothing like I thought we were gonna get.
That cannot be legit.
This cannot
You're gonna
be
have
the
to
box.
double check the order.
This cannot be the box.
That is not the box.
Okay, this is not what we want. And if it is, I'm telling him to keep it and we're scratching this.
Okay. Good luck. What's the sitch, bro?
We've got it. This could not have gone any worse.
What?
First of all, It's a little bit of a sigh of relief. That was for Jeff, that package, not Jack.
Okay, that's huge. All right.
Yeah, that's huge. After the guy found our real package, he asked me if I had an enclosed bed. I told him no, I have a pickup truck, and he said there's no way, shape, or form that package that we're picking up right now is gonna fit inside of our pickup. I didn't believe the guy, so I asked him to go see it myself, and boy, is this box freaking enormous. There has to be a literal monster enclosed in it. And it got me a little bit worried that we're not even gonna have a tank big enough to house this fish.
Jack just broke the news to me. It looks like we're legit gonna have to rent a box truck to bring this thing home. Which means the fish is gonna be stuck in that bag for a few hours longer than it actually should have been. And when it comes to shipping fish, especially big fish, every single second counts. There's only so much oxygen in their bag, so we are literally racing against the clock right now. All we can do now is hope it has enough oxygen to last until we get home. We gotta go get ourselves a box truck, a nice big U-Haul. Let's go. We made a quick pit stop at Home Depot to grab our truck, and we also grabbed a couple dollies to put the package on top of, because this thing has got to be at least 500 pounds with the water inside. It's gonna be massive, and that's the only way we're gonna be able to move it. Guys, leaving the Home Depot now, we got a nice truck incoming. I mean, we got the nicest one you could buy. Holy cow, brother. New whip, who this, bro?
How we doing?
Let's go, baby. We got a big enough truck for this giant box that we're picking up. It's massive, and we're gonna need this truck, so
500 pounder.
let's go pick up some fish in the Fish Express. Let's do it. We are back at the random warehouse, and I think they're gonna be using this forklift to actually get our package onto the truck.
I don't think there's any other way to do it,
No, there's
honestly.
no way. So good thing we got dollies and this truck, because how the heck are we even gonna be able to get this thing off the truck when we get to the warehouse? We got this whole giant truck to get probably, I guess, the biggest package we've ever received. So the fish has been loaded up into the U-Haul, and I am so excited to see what's gonna be inside. We've never gotten fish shipped in a crate like this before, so I'm thinking this fish has got to be a monster. The only problem is that we're about an hour away from the warehouse. And with us having to go rent this U-Haul, it tacked on some hours that we were not expecting. Let's hope this fish is in good condition, because you just never know.
The Fish Express is here.
Nice wheels.
I'll tell you what, you can feel the weight of the package while you're driving this.
Holy cow, this is long, dude.
Shit, I thought it was never gonna end.
I'm a little bit worried. I think this fish could be way too big to even have in our pond. There's a possibility that we are returning this fish, like not kidding. I did not expect it to be this massive. Gotta be careful here. Keep it on the wheels. God, this thing's so heavy. Get it under there, bro. Hang on.
Okay, careful.
Oh my God.
That was a journey in itself.
Let's go, baby. Thank God for these wheels.
If we didn't go get those dollies, it would have been over. It would have been an unboxing inside of the box truck.
How are we gonna get this open? Sledgehammer. All right, guys, the moment of truth. Let's see if the sea monster is even alive and if it's as scary as they claim for it to be. There's only one way to find out. It's breaking through with this hammer. I'll tell you what, guys, never unboxed a fish like this before. This is an absolute first. This ain't no tape. I would put my money on right now a black tip, a beautiful, gorgeous black tip shark that would swim in this pond amazingly. Holy shit. Here we go.
Crap. There we go.
Holy
What the hell?
What is that?
What the hell? This is freaking This is serious.
Dude, there's got to be a monster in here, bro. I don't know if we're prepared for this. I really don't. I really don't. This thing might be too big for the pond.
Freaking chained.
I think maybe we get this front off.
There's no, okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. Polar. Nice. Just bend it down. Oh my God.
Holy sh, dude.
This is for real.
Dude.
This is for real, for real.
This is the craziest
knives.
package we've ever gotten before.
Dude, like this thing is like locked in it. This thing must be so strong that it could probably just pop the top off.
Well, let's see how. You can get it open a little bit. Can we see in there?
Pitch black, I just see bubbles.
I see bubbles.
Pitch black. Pitch
What
black.
could be bubbling in there?
Pitch black.
This creature creates bubbles?
Yep.
That's interesting.
How are we gonna get this off?
We don't have a key or anything.
Is there a key? Look for a key.
Nothing on the ground. Nothing on the side.
Could it
We're
be?
cooked.
Well, we just ran into another problem. This package is completely chained and padlocked, and there's no way inside. We don't have a key, we don't have any bolt cutters, so there's literally no way to get this fish out. This is extremely disappointing. We're gonna have to go spend another 30 minutes running to the hardware store to get some bolt cutters. Hopefully, by the time we get back, it's still gonna be alive. Oh, all right.
Come on.
I got some bolt cutters, guys. Hopefully this is the right size because this was the cheapest pair at $29. They had some that were literally as big as our cooler, but they were $100.
I sent you to get like
I took the
good
cheap
stuff.
route.
You went the
You know what
cheap
happens when you take the cheap route?
Probably bad stuff
You pay
happens.
the price.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get this open and it actually fits around this chain.
Do the honors. Please tell me it's gonna work.
Never done this before. Back up, close your eyes.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Cut like butter.
Squeeze.
Oh my God, Rin.
Holy shit.
It's really entangled. They did a great job with this. It's gonna start going nuts on
Go
this.
nuts with it.
New favorite tool.
Rin. Way to go nuts with it. Way to go nuts
You
with
like
it.
that?
Way to go nuts with it.
God. The moment of truth. Let's see if this thing really is as scary as they told us it was gonna be. It sure does look intimidating already.
3, 2, 1.
1.
Oh my God.
What is
What the heck?
that?
Oh my God! That thing is huge! It's a huge CUDA!
That thing is massive.
Holy crap!
That is way bigger than I could have possibly imagined, bro. That's full grown.
What the heck happened
He
here?
split right
oh
through
my
the
God,
back.
he busted right through. They had this thing zip tied, rubber band and everything. He busted right through the bag.
Oh my God, that thing is mean. I don't even think that thing can go in the pond. He's gonna eat every fish in here.
That fish is the biggest fish we've ever received ever.
Oh my God.
Holy cow, bro! He's gotta be 3 feet!
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Get him in the cooler. He's gotta be 3 feet. Listen, we've kept some barracudas with pots and pans, but we kept them about 2 feet. This one's gotta be over a foot bigger. Holy cow. I was not expecting a barracuda whatsoever. They are one of the fiercest predators in the entire ocean. This thing is freaking scary. Now, after all that stress of traveling and unexpected delays, we want to keep an eye on him for a whole day before he goes inside the big pond. So we're gonna take him and put him inside of our 300-gallon aquarium so he can start recovering. It's time to get this barracuda in his holding tank, but as you guys can see, he's sitting at the surface of the water, gasping for air, which is not a very good sign. We need to hurry up and get him inside this tank.
Oh my God, that thing's a monster.
Oh my God! Oh, it's huge! Buddy, be careful!
Shit. That thing is a monster, bro. I don't know if he can go in that pond.
He's huge. There you go. Okay, he's got good life.
If he makes it after this long journey, he might be too big for that giant pond, dude. That thing is a
He's so
monster.
big, bro.
You want to talk about sea monster? That's
the
is a
ultimate.
sea monster. Holy cow, bro. Look at the teeth on that thing. Never have we ever gotten a fish this vicious. Now, this is a monster barracuda, but these guys can grow up to 6 feet long and use their razor sharp, backward angled teeth to tear through prey with brutal efficiency. Not to mention, they are lightning fast ambush predators, reaching speeds of up to 36 miles an hour in order to strike with deadly precision. Their jaws can easily slice a fish right in half, making them one of the ocean's most ruthless hunters. Now, they're not typically dangerous to humans, but in this case, when we're holding them around, transferring them between tank to tank, they are dangerous, especially with those teeth. The barracuda truly is one of the most relentless and explosively fast killers in the entire sea. And now we have this giant one for our pond, which I don't even think he's gonna be able to stay in here. So it's been quite a while. He's just kind of floating there, breathing pretty hard, and it's starting to make me a little bit nervous. We're gonna give him the night and see how he's doing in the morning. If he makes it through the night in this tank, we know he will be fine to go into the big pond. It is finally the next morning, and we are headed back to check on the CUDA.
Our CUDA is moving around a lot more, and that's a great sign. His colors are way more vibrant, and he's looking a lot stronger. We think he's ready for the big pond. So let's get him in there and see how he does. All right, I'm gonna do this as best as I can. I think I'm gonna try and get him head first, help him out with the tail.
Oh my God, bro. Be careful with those teeth, dude. That is
Come on,
a
dude.
beast. Holy cow, holy cow. Holy
Coming
cow.
in.
Holy cow. Oh my God, dude, he's huge. Woo! There's no way he can be in there, bro. He's too big.
Holy crap.
He's huge.
We're gonna need to start scooping out the other fish.
Oh my God. If he's staying in there, we gotta scoop almost everything out, bro. Oh my God, that is the meanest fish I've ever seen, bro.
This fish right here is freaking badass. One of the most fierce predators in the entire ocean.
If you thought that Barracuda was crazy, just wait until you see what we did with an abandoned shark's home. This might be the coolest thing we've ever built. The other day, I was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace and I came across this post of an abandoned saltwater tank that comes with a live shark. Just look at this thing. You can barely even see through it. It's got salt crusted to the sides, and somehow a shark is living inside. Apparently, the shark is growing too quick for the aquarium and he cannot afford to upgrade it. So all he's asking is $10, and that is an absolute steal, so let's go save the shark. So we got in the car and drove out to meet the seller to pay a whopping $10 for this shark.
All right, guys, we got the aquarium, and this tank is even dirtier than it looks in the photos.
And it smells.
We haven't seen any shark moving around in here, but I really hope he's alive, because if he is, we're gonna build him his dream aquarium. I can't believe we only paid $10 for this aquarium, but the seller had one special request, and that was to keep the shark's name, Mr. Jaws.
So we raced home and hoped that the shark was still alive. We added a filter into the tank to help clear up the water, hoping that we'd be able to see inside. But after about an hour, the water did not clear up at all.
We're not gonna waste any more time. Sharks are extremely sensitive to bad water. We gotta hurry up and find this guy and hope he's still alive.
So we started to take each rock out of the tank, and to our surprise, we found something that we were not expecting. Oh, that is an unexpected find. I thought it was just a shark. After we found that starfish, we were shocked because we thought there was only a shark living inside. Who knows what else could be living in here? So we got back to searching, and it turns out there was more sea creatures inside. Dude, what the heck is this?
Whoa!
He just grabbed onto the net. That is
What is
not
that?
a shark. What the?
What is that?
That is the
most insane crab ever.
I have
He's blowing bubbles.
I've never seen this before in my life, dude. Oh my God.
Bro, we got so lucky we did not grab that thing. He looks
literally-
exactly like a rock.
He attacked the net. This thing is a savage. The net hit the water for 0.2 seconds and went nuts on it. We then got a little worried that there might not even be a shark in this tank, and we may have gotten scammed. But it didn't take long, a few more swipes, and we finally found him. I see him. Got him. Let's go. Is he alive? He's a baby guy, bro. Oh my God. He's not looking too good, dude. Is he alive? You alive, buddy? I see gill movement. I see gill movement. Yes!
He's alive.
Let's go. He must be really stressed out from this move, man.
Once we got him in some clean water, he does appear to be pretty healthy. And to our surprise, this is a rare marbled cat shark. Between the calico crab, the starfish, and the rare shark, we could probably sell all these fish right here for about $500. And little did I know, that shark that was living in there has a rare special ability that makes him one of the most efficient predators in the entire animal kingdom. Yeah, this video is epic.
To start off the tank build process, the first step was to clean out the disgusting tank from the cellar, because this aquarium is gonna be his temporary holding tank while we build his actual dream home. Because this tank is just way too small. And while I'm working on this, I'm sending Jack to the beach to find real wild cat sharks and observe what their natural habitat looks like. That way we can build the perfect tank for Mr. Jaws.
Guys, I'm here at the beach and I'm about to swim a few hundred yards out to sea to find some real wild cat sharks. But I need to be extremely careful because what I'm about to do is actually extremely dangerous. Right now is the blacktip shark migration, and there are thousands of sharks swimming right here hunting for their next meal. And I don't want to be one of them. So wish me luck. Let's get out there.
I don't know what is taking Jack so long. Mr. Jaws has turned a corner for the worst and doesn't look like he's doing too good. Jack needs to hurry up and get back here. This has been a super stressful day for him, and we need to get building on this tank.
It didn't take me long to get out to the reef and actually find one of these sharks. And I didn't only find one, I found 3. It was clear that they like a rocky environment with lots of caves and a thriving reef. Now that I know exactly what a cat shark's habitat looks like, it's time to start building.
To kick things off, we're gonna start with the middle of the aquarium before we move on to our crazier ideas for the right and left side. So we added in some sand because obviously the bottom of the ocean has sand, and we spread it evenly throughout the entire tank. We also added in some water and then started building our reef by adding in some rocks. We want to build this guy a very spacious cave. Right now it looks a little bit bland, so to bring it to life, we added in a feather duster and a mangrove plant. This is starting to look really good. But now it's time to work on the right side of the tank where things are about to get crazy. Moving on to the right side of the tank, we had an idea to build an underground tunnel where he can hide from the sunlight and ambush his prey. And let me tell you, he absolutely loved this thing. So to get started on building this, we had a clear PVC pipe and we cut it to fit the tank. We sanded down the edges to make sure they weren't too sharp. Then we got out this sledgehammer to smash this rock into 1,000 pieces. Oh! We got plenty of rock now, Jack, don't worry. Now that we have these mini rocks, it's time to hot glue them to this pipe to make the coolest cave ever. And after we were done gluing all the rocks to the front, it was time to place it into the tank. We buried it under some sand to give it that super cave feel, and to finish it off, we put some more rocks around it to hide the pipe. We even gave this guy his own personal driveway to get in and out of the tunnel. And to bring in some color, we added an orange tree gargonian, which is this sea fan looking thing that completes the right side perfectly. This aquarium is starting to look really good, and honestly, this shark is gonna have a nicer driveway than I do. But now it's time to move on to the left side, which is gonna be even crazier than that. Now this is where we're gonna be building a feeding platform in order to hand feed Mr. Jaws from the surface of the water. So we bought a turtle dock from the reptile store, and obviously it does not go with the theme of the aquarium. So it's time to do some serious turtle dock renovation. We got out some glue and covered the sides of the platform in rock. We then added it into the aquarium and covered the entire surface with sand.
Like Salt Bay.
It looked really good, and little did we know this was gonna be Mr. Jaws' favorite spot in the entire aquarium. And to finish off the left side, we added in some sponges to brighten it up and give it that live reef feel. And we are not done yet. I saved the coolest addition for last in this box right here. Jack, open it up.
Thank you very much, brother.
Yo, we got tons of fish.
Let's go.
Sergeant Majors, sand perch.
Full-blown reef. What's a reef without some fish? Here we go.
No
Enjoy
way.
your new home, boys.
Let's freaking go.
That looks epic. Now it's time to add Mr. Jaws into his dream aquarium. I mean, come on guys, he went from this to this. I mean, that is a major upgrade. But first we have to add in those other sea creatures that we found in that abandoned tank. Starting with this six-legged red starfish. All right, buddy, he is really gonna enjoy it here. Put him right front and center of this tank, right next to that mangrove. Up next, we added in the calico crab. Now this crab is known for its striking spotted shell, but little do you know, this guy is actually toxic, making him very unsafe for human consumption. They are also masters at burrowing and will often dig entirely under the sand with only their eyes and antennae exposed to detect food and predators.
Finally, it's time to not only add Jaws to his dream aquarium, but also show off what makes him so unique.
So we scooped the shark out of his temporary enclosure and added him into the tank, and right away he swam to that underground tunnel that we built for him. This seemed to be his favorite spot in the whole tank. And with him being in the tunnel where he can hunt down prey, it was time to test out some live food options for him and show off his special ability. Marbled cat sharks have an incredible sense of smell, which makes them so unique. They can detect and smell their prey up to 1/4 mile away. So it's time to put this special ability to the test. First up, we're gonna test some live grass shrimp. Now these guys don't really put out much scent in the water, but they are alive and will create some vibrations, so we're gonna see if he likes to eat them. As soon as he swam through the tunnel, we introduced the live shrimp, and he didn't even seem to notice it was there. He took no interest in it, so now we know this shark does not like live shrimp. So we moved on to our next food option, the dead silverside. He was over by the sponge forest when we dropped in the silverside, and as soon as we introduced it near him, he wasted no time and pounced, biting down hard on the silverside with his small, razor-sharp teeth, and then swallowing it entirely whole. Now that we know he was eating well, it was time to introduce him to the hand-feeding dock. This is where he's gonna have to swim to the surface of the water in order to get his food. So all we did is get out a dead shrimp and place it on top of the dock. He instantly started smelling it and started swimming all around the tank until he finally realized he had to swim up to the surface in order to get it. Once he found out where that scent was coming from, he scooted his body on top of the custom feeding dock and smashed the big live shrimp in an instant. I think this spot is gonna be his favorite place to eat. In this next video, I bought 3 of the deadliest sea creatures I've ever owned. Today, I'm on a mission to find the deadliest, most dangerous, and the most prehistoric fish that I can find off the internet, including one with an electrical shock powerful enough that it can kill you. And another with a bite so strong, it could take my hand off in seconds. And my goal is to keep them as my pets in my giant ponds. You see, months ago, we bought a giant warehouse and wanted to fill it with the biggest ponds we could possibly find. After adding in our saltwater ponds, we customized them from head to toe to make them truly feel like the ocean. We added in sand and crushed coral and even used giant boulders to build a reef with caves for all our fish. So far, we've stocked it with crazy creatures like axolotls, giant barracudas, and even sharks. But we didn't stop there. We even set up smaller tanks with mantis shrimp, venomous leaf fish, and even shape-shifting octopus. And these two ponds aren't the only ones we have. We also have a massive 4,000-gallon freshwater pond stocked with real-life pond monsters like giant catfish, tarpon, big koi fish, and even monster bass. But today, we're taking things to the next level. Our goal is to buy some of the deadliest fish in the world for all of our ponds. But it won't be easy. The only way to get our hands on these dangerous, nearly impossible to find fish is by diving deep into the sketchiest corners of the internet and ordering them from some seriously shady websites. The first website we found is this one, which claims to have a mystery box for deadly sea animals for a cool price of $550. The only information it gave us is that they cannot be owned by anyone with a weak heart due to the high voltage that it gives off. I have no idea what that means, but I'm thinking maybe an electric eel, but I thought those were freshwater. I have no clue what this could be. The only way to find out is by hitting that purchase button. Now this is really sketchy. There's always a chance that we get scammed, but it is worth the risk because you can get some seriously insane fish. All right, it has been purchased. Now we just wait to see what shows up. Let's hope that it's alive and it's as deadly as they claim it to be. This is gonna be the first of many mystery boxes in this video, so strap in, because this video is about to be epic. After days of eagerly waiting, the mysterious package finally arrived. And from the moment I saw it, chills ran down my spine. It was covered in caution signs and warnings, including danger, high voltage, all in bold letters. At this point, I'm seriously starting to worry about what's inside.
Wow, never have we received something quite like this before. This is insane.
This is like the first box I'm genuinely scared.
Like, this thing is
to
intimidating.
unbox. Like, legit. High voltage on every corner of this box.
They are screaming, literally, danger. We have never received anything with this amount of caution.
Warnings. I mean, look at the top one. Danger, high voltage, electric shock hazard.
The only thing that comes to my mind is electric eel.
It's gotta be
That
electric
is
eel.
it. The only thing I can think of is literally electric eel. That's the only fish I know of.
Listen, we've messed around with big teeth, you know, sharks, barracudas. Electricity, I do not mess with electricity. You wanna talk about being careful? We need to be very careful when opening this box. I think we should just like,
Ooh, that's a killer idea.
I think we should just maybe be careful, bro.
Literally 5 high voltage.
Like, what's gonna shock us? Is it the box?
I don't know.
Is the box gonna shock us?
I really don't know.
Oh my God.
Wow, that was nice.
We have never been sent something like this.
Dude, this thing is like an industrial crate, bro.
Oh, there's a lock on it.
Holy crap.
We're gonna have to break
Lock.
that. We're gonna have to break this.
Zip tie as well. Lock and zip tie. This is probably how they ship like a freaking King Cobra. Like, serious business here.
We've been down this road before, ladies and gentlemen, and these things have come in clutch. That's kind of a thick bolt, though. You think this is gonna be able to cut this? Oh my God.
Holy crap, nice work. Nice work,
Let's
baby.
go.
Oh, baby, cut this thing too.
That hurt. Got
Nice
it.
job. Let's do this, bro. Holy crap.
Oh my God. I am so excited about this one.
This is heavy duty, bro.
This is
heavy
the
duty
most
stuff here.
insane thing I think we've ever gotten.
Careful, bro. No sudden movements, dude.
No, do not move.
No sudden movements. Put that down.
I have a feeling it's a snake. I've never seen anything come in this kind of container besides a snake. Is there an electric snake?
Dude, I don't freaking know, bro.
I'll do the honors.
Yeah, please, careful.
I haven't gotten shocked yet.
Okay, good here. Handling instructions. I just want to say that we've never received handling instructions in anything before. Do not touch its back or sides. This is where the electric organs are located, and any direct contact can trigger a powerful shock.
Electric organs?
Avoid sudden movements, never grab it out of the water. If handling is necessary, use thick rubber gloves.
Do we have those?
While not 100% shock proof, they can reduce the intensity of the shock. Basically, treat this thing as a live electrical wire with fins, because that's pretty much what it is. I'm out. What did we just get ourselves into?
It's been a good run, guys. It's been a good run. I think this is where it crosses the line.
Listen.
Right here.
My father's always told me to be handy, right? Do things that you can, but never do electrical work.
Never be an
Ever.
electrician. Ever.
Dad, I'm sorry, man. I'm down to dive in head first on this box.
We have to do it. So I don't know if that means if we touch the bag, we could literally get electrical shock. So if it's recommending rubber gloves,
We need to go get some.
we need rubber gloves, period. Oh my gosh, these are thick boys. These are the thickest rubber gloves you can get. You always want to use a thick rubber. Much safer.
We need to really seriously be
No, I'm always
here.
careful.
This isn't funny.
There is a bag.
Bag inside of a bag.
Yeah, and it's definitely got water in it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh my.
What is that?
What the fuck is
That thing, dude. I genuinely have no idea what that thing is. Ever. I've
Careful.
never seen something like that
Everybody
before.
careful. That is a ray.
It looks
That
pissed
is an
off.
electric ray.
It looks pissed off.
That is an electric ray, bro.
Wait, what is this?
That is an electric ray.
Oh, look.
Extreme caution. Electric ray!
Extreme caution electric ray. There's another note here. Okay, here we go. Whoever said
I'm blessed.
this box was a 10 out of 10, giving us all this information. My name is Sparky the Electric Ray. I will grow to be 1.5 feet long and approximately 15 inches across. I need a minimum 200-gallon tank and silver sides to eat.
Wow, that's like textbook.
We don't even need to ask you guys to name him. His name is Sparky, and we're not changing it.
Let's go. Let's get Sparky in the comment section, baby. Let's go, Sparky. Welcome to the crew.
Now guys, I am honestly very relieved that we didn't get scammed, but we really have to check out just how healthy this ray really is, because rays are always sketchy to transfer, and looking from above, it does look like he has some white spots around on the top of his head, so I'm not sure if that's ammonia burn or if that's anything wrong with him. His eyes look to be in a very weird spot. It almost looks like he has 4 different eyes. Okay, Sparky, be
No
good.
sudden movements.
Be good to me, Sparky.
Careful, don't get stung. Come on, Sparky.
I'm trying not to piss him off.
Come on, Sparky. We love you.
Holy cow!
Dude!
That thing is insane! I have never seen something like that before, bro.
Look at the gills on the top right behind his head.
This might be the coolest thing we've ever bought.
They've got like a tall dorsal fin on the top, which I don't think I've ever seen a ray have. That is literally the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life.
So this is a marbled electric stingray, and it is one of the most shocking creatures in the entire ocean, literally. This compact but deadly ray could unleash electric jolts of up to 220 volts, enough to stun prey, deter predators, and even knock a person off their feet. Found lurking on the ocean floor, it uses its electrical organs to ambush fish and crustaceans, delivering a paralyzing zap before devouring them. While it may look small and harmless, a strong enough shock from this ray could cause muscle spasms, disorientation, or even cardiac arrest in extreme cases. And now we have one for our pond.
I am so relieved that this ray is alive, but we're not gonna put him in the big pond quite yet. Since rays can get super stressed from shipping, we're setting him up a mini pond to put him in first. It'll give Sparky some time to recover and make sure that he's healthy before he goes in the big pond. So we bought this mini pond so he could feel right at home in his temporary setup. He really doesn't seem to be moving too much. We need to make sure he's absolutely perfect before we even think about moving him into the big pond. If he's stressed or weak, this is gonna be the best environment for him to recover in. All right, let's get Sparky in here and let's let him start his recovery. Swim on out. Perfect. Holy cow! That is one of the craziest creatures that swims in the ocean. One of very few that have the power of electrocution. If any of you guys know exactly how they acquire like electricity in their body, where they're able to electrocute things, please let us know down below in the comments. So we're gonna give Sparky right here a few hours to make sure he's okay before we add him into the big pond. It's been a few hours and Sparky's been swimming around the pond a lot more, and it seems like he's regained his strength. So it looks like he's ready for the big pond. Let's get him inside. Now I do need to be extremely careful when I'm doing this. Yes, I am using a rubber mesh net, but if this thing feels started at all, it is guaranteed going to electrocute the net, and it's quite frightening. So there you go.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice ground ball. Nice ground ball.
It's almost a guarantee zap. I feel
No, it's
like.
not. No, it's not. You got this. Nice. Look how calm he is. That's my Sparky. Let's go. That thing is insane, dude. That is probably the coolest thing we have in there. That
That
baby
is
grouper better
so
be
cool.
careful, because the Sparky feels threatened.
Are we just gonna watch the panda group just fall over?
Absolutely get shocked. Box number 1 was absolutely insane. I've never seen an electric ray before, and I was definitely not expecting one of those. So we are off to a great start, but we are not done yet. We still have a lot of orders to go, including the same website where we got that giant Barracuda from. So we got back on the internet and found our next purchase. This one claims to have a mystery box with a breeding pair of venomous fish. The description says these venomous fish are not for the faint of heart, and it is perfect for fish collectors who love collecting the unusual. Now, depending on what kind of venomous fish this actually is, if they do breed and have babies, we could technically have one of the most deadly fish tanks in the entire world. Now, it's only $150, so it does seem kind of cheap for a pair of breeders, so let's hope we don't get scammed on this one. And after days and days of waiting, we were almost convinced the box would never arrive, but then it finally showed up.
This box is feeling super light, and I'm not even too sure if there's even fish inside. But if we take a look around, it does look super sketchy. This may be the first box where we got scammed, but there's only one way to find out. And with this box being full of venomous fish, it's time we get on some protection. Now let's unbox some venomous fish.
This box I'm excited for. Anything venomous or dangerous, I love it.
Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we're working with. Moment of truth.
Danger, toxic.
Toxic. Okay, toxic, danger.
I'm loving that they're giving us heads up.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Just so you
little
know-
foreshadowing.
Yep, reach your hand in there.
Mom and Dad. Holy cow.
What? Wait, are they even alive?
I don't know. They're not even moving.
This one doesn't look like it's swimming there very well. Please
God.
tell me yours is alive. Hello? Dude, mine's actually not moving.
Mine's alive.
I think we have a dead. DOA.
Shut up. This is Dad? Mom.
I think we have a DOA. He's on his side.
Oh my God, he's dead.
Oh wait, no, he just moved.
Holy crap.
Hello? I don't want to touch it.
Don't touch it, bro. What even are these?
I don't know. Okay, he's confirmed alive. He moved his flipper. We're good. After taking a closer look at these guys, these are a breeding pair of wasp fish. Pretty scary name, right? Wasp fish are masters of disguise and one of the most venomous fish you can get your hands on. These small leaf-like predators blend perfectly into their surroundings, swaying with the current to mimic a dead leaf, making them nearly invisible to both prey and predators. A single sting can cause intense pain, swelling, nausea, and in rare cases, even paralysis.
Now they did claim to send us a breeding pair, but the female does not look pregnant. We're gonna have to keep a close eye on these guys, and if you want us to breed them, let's get 100K likes on this video, and we'll make it happen. Well, let's add these guys right here to the reef pond.
Those things are sick, dude. They're gonna be dope in here. Can you imagine if
Let's
a little
go.
baby wasp fish swimming around? Dude, that one turned bright red. Let's go. They're hanging out together. Hopefully they stay together. We can get some little baby wasp fish swimming around here. I'm talking, I want 1 million. We gotta fill this pond out. We need more fish in here. Now we're moving on to what could be the scariest and most dangerous fish yet. We are ordering a mystery box from the same website where we got a 4-foot Barracuda, which honestly might be the craziest fish we've ever received. I've never seen anything like that. When I saw that Barracuda when I opened that box, my jaw hit the floor. I'm still looking for it. If that last order was any indication of what we're gonna receive next, this could be another monster. But here's the catch. This website does not deliver to houses. Instead, they require you to pick up your order from a sketchy shipping warehouse, and they even make you bring an enclosed truck bed because of how massive these packages can really be. Like last time, the package was huge. So we had no choice but to rent a box truck and head to the pickup location. All right, we are here. Let's just hope they actually have our package this time because last time they almost sent us home with the wrong one.
And this U-Haul deserves to have the right package. Oh.
Is that you?
Yep, that was me. Okay. All right, guys, good news. The package is here and it is just as big as the last one we picked up from here. We're gonna need the forklift again, so it's a good thing that we came prepared with the U-Haul.
All right, they are loading it into the truck right now and it looks absolutely terrifying. It's covered in danger signs and I am so nervous about what's inside. It does not look anything like the first box we received. I mean, the fact that they had to forklift this box in, that gives me hope that this is another monster. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe we get hit with a second Barracuda. With the box secured in the U-Haul, we're heading back to the warehouse, hoping that this fish is as insane and dangerous as they claim it to be. Guys, we ran into a little bit of a problem. We were driving home. Jack is, doing the best he can. Somebody cut off the box truck, and I heard the package fly and slam against this wall.
I'm really hoping that the packaging is okay and it's still holding water, but let's head in the back and find out, dude. We gotta go.
The moment of truth. This Fish Guy's channel has not met Grizzly yet. He's gonna be the first one to check on the package and see if it's okay.
Let's see what we're working with, Grizzly. Talk to me.
Oh my God. There's water. It's wet.
That stupid Prius, bro.
It's wet.
That stupid Prius.
Oh my God, it's pooled in the back. We gotta get this box out of here.
Come on, hurry.
Slowly, bro.
Careful, careful, careful. Slow, slow.
Perfect. Luckily, we've unboxed one of these before, so we know exactly how to open it. This one does look really different than the first one. We've got the danger tape all over it, even on the top. Warning, danger, may bite.
Wow.
If it's a Cuda again, those obviously may bite, and that would hurt a lot if you got bit by that thing. So luckily we know how to open this. So let's be as quickly as we can and get this fish out safe. Hopefully there's water still left.
Job well done.
Oh my
Job well done.
go.
Get it open.
I love these boxes so much.
Oh, a little different.
That ain't no cooler. Once again, the plastic containers always get me tweaking because I always see snake videos with these
I
containers.
know.
Always.
All right, instead of a lock this time, looks like we got just 6 zip ties. Moment of truth, come on. Come on. Oh my God, there's water everywhere.
There is water. That's a bag this time.
There is bag. Looks like whatever's inside is still in there, but it's definitely leaking.
Oh my God.
It's definitely dripping.
Cut a hole and just let it pour into the box.
Here we go.
You sure?
Well, is this smart?
Screw it, just cut it. Fish guys do everything reckless. My God, what is it gonna be? It's moving in there.
Dump it.
It's moving, Jack.
Dump it.
Can you cut a little bit more? You never know, it could be a shark. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Is that an alligator, dude?
What is that?
There's a chance it could be an alligator.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
That's a gar.
It's a monster gar.
It's a big ass gar.
That thing is huge.
It's a huge gar. What kind of gar is this?
That thing is huge. Is that a rare one?
I don't know.
We need to investigate this thing, dude. That could be, I love gar. They're my favorite
Please
fish.
do not bite me. Please do not bite me. What kind is this? Oh my God, look at it.
That
Looks like a Florida.
That thing is fat.
Looks like a Florida gar.
Look at the belly on it, dude.
Holy cow.
It looks pregnant.
Dude, this website never disappoints. That is freaking awesome. Nice, healthy, big Florida gar.
The Florida gar is a prehistoric predator that has been around for over 100 million years, making it a true living fossil. These fish are built for hunting with their elongated snouts full of razor-sharp teeth and lightning-fast strikes. Growing up to 4 feet long, Florida gars ambush their prey in slow-moving freshwater habitats, using their camouflage-like pattern to blend into their surroundings. They're actually air breathers. They can survive in low oxygen water by gulping air at the surface. Their bite is incredibly strong and can easily tear through flesh, making them a dangerous fish to handle carelessly. The problem is, none of these ponds in the warehouse are freshwater. The only freshwater pond we have is about 45 minutes away, and we weren't expecting to get a freshwater fish. So we quickly loaded up and hit the road, hoping this fish would survive the transfer into its new home. After losing a ton of water on the drive here, the stress is real. Now we just have to hope he actually makes it.
All right, guys, we're here at the 4,000-gallon pond. Let's introduce this brand new gar to its new home. All right, dude, come here. Oh, be gentle. Be gentle. One last look at him. Take a look at that guy. Awesome, beautiful Florida gar. Let's send him on in.
We've had some insane videos so far, but this next one is my favorite video of all time, and the biggest shocker yet. Last week, I was searching online for the creepiest fish I could possibly buy. And then we stumbled upon one that gave us chills. It's one of the creepiest creatures we have ever seen. And we thought to ourselves, we need to buy this fish. So we started to call every fish store in the area to see if they had one in stock. Unfortunately, no one had one, and the soonest they could get one was in 3 months. So we started by searching all over the internet for where we could buy one, but every website was marked out of stock, except for one. We found it on a shady website that we've used before in the past, But this time, they barely gave us any information about the fish. Just a vague warning that it's not for the faint of heart. So here we are, waiting on our mystery package, not even knowing if it'll survive the trip, or if it'll look half as terrifying as they made it sound. Will it be worth the risk? I have no clue, but we're about to find out. We got notified that our fish is on hand, so we got in the car and headed to the airport to pick up our mystery package. Guys, we are here waiting for our fish, but it usually does not take this long. We've been here for about 20 minutes, and there's still no sign of our package. It says on our tracker that it's been on hand for about an hour or so, but it really should not be taking this long. Jack's been standing up there for about 20 minutes, checking in on where our package is, and they seem to be really frazzled back there. So hopefully nothing went wrong, but I don't know why it's been this long. Okay, Jack's come back to the truck. What's the sitch? What?
It's not a joke.
What's the problem?
You guys are not gonna believe this. Our package is currently heading south towards Miami.
How?
They put it on the wrong, they put it on the truck.
Are you f***ing serious?
I'm dead ass.
Why would they put it on his truck?
It was a mistake.
So how are we gonna get the package
I don't know
there?
how you
We just
mistake like
paid
a
for
live fish box.
We just paid for that, and now it's gone.
Yeah, the guy left supposedly like around 12, so about 30-ish minutes ago.
Okay, well you better call him now.
Yeah, we got called.
We never fail to run into some kind of problem when picking up fish from the airport, and today is no different. We just talked to one of the workers here, and it turns out that our package got mixed up with somebody else's. It somehow ended up on another customer's truck and is now headed who knows where. With a fish like this, every minute counts. So the longer we wait, the higher the risk. The driver only left about 30 minutes ago, so we still have time. And luckily, the worker gave us his phone number, so we're gonna try to call him, and I don't know what we're gonna do. He's gonna have to pull over on the side of the road, but we need to get our fish. Come on, man. We're sitting ducks right now. We need this guy to answer the phone. I'm gonna have to do Speed Racer Edition and try to catch up to this truck. He's not gonna answer! Is this Dave?
Yeah, this is Dave.
All right, this might be a little weird, but Southwest Cargo, I was just there. They told me that they accidentally put my package on your truck.
I never heard anything about that.
My package, has live fish all over the side of it. The box says live fish. It's in my name, Chris. You can go look, but if there's any way you can pull over at your next exit or gas station, we're right behind you. We can pick it up out of the truck.
Yeah, I mean, I can pull over and we can double check and figure it
We
out.
better get on the move. Okay. All right, we'll be there in probably like 15 minutes.
All right, I'll be waiting.
All right, thank you. Let's go, baby.
That's huge, dude.
That is huge. We were either gonna lose that fish or we were gonna make a deal and get something out of it. Let's go. All right, we gotta get on the pins here. We gotta get on the pins because I said 15 minutes, but he left 30 minutes before us. So it's gonna be about 30 minutes by the time we get there. I think that's him.
That's him. Big white truck
Let's
right
go.
there.
At the marathon. What a gas station to pull over to. There he is.
There he is. Look at him. This
Oh,
guy's
he's
guy's
moving.
so
He's
pissed.
moving. Hold on, is he leaving?
He probably thinks
He's pulling out right now. I'm about to go do a pit maneuver on his truck. Come on.
Holy shit, Chris! Don't kill us.
I'm not. I gotta get this fish. Come on, people.
There he is.
Let's go. I need to get gas. Love that for us.
Come on. How you doing? Good. All right, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh my God, he's got it. He's got the box. Let's go. Holy cow.
That's a first.
what a...
Screw picking up fish from an air cargo. We like picking up fish from gas stations, all right? He's out of here. Look at him. Back on the road.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go.
That is huge.
Shit, dude, I didn't even realize the bottom's actually soaking wet.
Dude, it's dripping.
Look at that. I didn't even realize this thing was soaking. I grabbed it from him like this.
Wait, how wet is it? Oh my God, it's soaked.
It's drenched.
Okay, we need to be fast, dude. We are already 30 minutes behind schedule with this
to the
fish.
road.
We have a couple serious problems. One obvious one is we are now an hour and a half away from home with this amazing fish inside of this box that we don't even know if it's alive or not. Is it gonna survive another extra hour and a half? Doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot to a fish inside of a box. The other problem is how much water has he lost? The box is soaking wet, and every time we order from this place, there is always a leak somewhere. So we need to be as quick as possible in getting home. Every second really counts for the fish inside that box. There we go.
What a long journey. Talk about a maze and an obstacle to get where we are here.
I am surprised it even made it this far to the warehouse.
Seriously, this is hours.
It's shocking that it's here.
All right, guys, let's crack this box open right here, see how these guys are doing, and let's see if they're as creepy as they warned it was gonna be.
Problem I'm having right now is the wet bottom of this box.
No, the wet bottom mixed with the added on hours of time actually is something to be worried about.
It's my favorite part of every
Dude.
time. Okay. Cooler-esque. Cooler-esque.
Moment of truth, bro.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Come on. Nice packaging, quality packaging here. This gets me excited. And what are those? Holy crap!
Axolotls.
Jumbos!
Huge ones.
These are the biggest axolotls I've literally ever seen.
Oh my God. I've never seen axolotls this big in my life.
They are enormous!
It says dad and mom plus 2
Babies
plus
and
2 eggs?
Shut up.
No
Shut
way.
up.
Oh
Look at the size of this freaking behemoth.
my God.
That is a whale.
Dude, there's 5 eggs in here.
Shut up.
Look at the baby eggs.
Those are
What
baby
the
axolotl eggs.
hell?
That is absolutely incredible.
Oh my God.
Axolotl eggs.
We have
It's a
never.
breeding pair.
That's
a score.
Sick.
Mom and dad,
I've
dude.
never seen axolotls this big.
Look at that. They are whales. They have to be about 12 inches. Look at the little baby axolotls. Oh my God, that one's even moving inside of the egg.
Oh my God.
Oh, that one's even hatched. This one's hatched. This one's hatched.
We gotta get those things out.
We gotta
of
get
the
these
bags,
moving, bro.
Separated. And we gotta take a good look at these things.
We gotta get these things
Those
moving.
eggs are tiny.
Holy sh! What a score, bro.
Let's go! That is so cool, dude.
We just got like a 8 for 1.
8 for 1, literally 8 for 1 deal.
That's a score.
So these are melanistic axolotls, and they're about 12 inches long. These axolotls can regrow limbs, parts of their spinal cord, and even portions of their heart and brains. They thrive on a diet of worms, and these creatures have been around for millions of years. And believe it or not, they are actually critically endangered in the wild. We're definitely gonna need help naming mom and dad down in the comments, so go ahead and drop some names and even some names for those babies. These are the axolotl eggs. Axolotls lay over 1,000 eggs in a single clutch, and they typically hatch 14 to 21 days after. We're gonna have to keep a sharp eye on these babies because they look like they're gonna hatch any moment. Now we gotta be really careful with these axolotl babies because not only are they super delicate, mom and dad will actually eat them if they're in the same tank. After all that stress of traveling and unexpected delays, we need to get mom and dad into their dream home as soon as possible. We do not want to risk losing one of these axolotls. Once mom and dad are taken care of, we can move on to the babies and start hatching them. Are they even all alive in those eggs? I've seen a couple moving around, but some other ones, haven't seen them move. And because axolotls don't care for their eggs after laying them, we moved them into their own safe tank to avoid being eaten. So we got sand, plants, and driftwood to make this tank come to life. With all the essentials in hand, it's time to get to work. Setting up this aquarium perfectly isn't about making it look good. It's about building the perfect habitat where our axolotls can grow and thrive. And I'm getting a little bit worried. These guys have not been moving around too much. Hopefully the mistake of these guys getting on another truck by accident does not cost them their lives. First up, sand. Sand is not just for the looks. It provides a soft surface for the axolotls to explore on. Next up, driftwood, a key element for creating a natural and enriching habitat. Lastly, plants. Live plants are vital for maintaining a healthy ecosystem. They help filter the water naturally, provide oxygen, and create a sense of security by mimicking the axolotl's natural habitat. With the tank finally complete, we took a step back to admire it. It looked absolutely fantastic. However, the setup took almost 5 hours to complete, so we need to hurry up and get these guys into their new home.
Let's get these sheer dinosaurs in their tank.
Mom and dad, it's ready for them to go in, and I'm a little frightened.
I can touch any fish in the world, okay? But lizards are not my thing
it's not
at
a
all.
lizard.
You can grab a lizard.
I can grab a lizard, yes, like a real lizard.
Look at the size of this.
That is
Oh my God, they have claws.
insane.
They have claws. They're sharp.
That is the coolest thing ever, dude.
The print on that thing is absolutely incredible. This is a literal fossil that I'm holding. They are millions of years old.
You stinky guy?
Ooh, he's a stinky.
Oh my God, he's got serious claws.
I know, he's actually got claws.
Whoa, this one's feisty, dude.
Feisty, bro.
Whoa.
Bro, how insane.
That is insane. Look at that guy.
It's a huge freaking tadpole.
Oh, he is stinky.
He smells.
Oh my God.
He really smells bad.
Listen, they may stink, but it's time to get mom and dad into the new home.
I'm so pumped to see these guys in here. They have a literal plant aquarium that looks unbelievable.
Made by the fish guys. This is insane.
crystal clear water, driftwood, live plants, nice sand.
Here goes Mom.
All right, I'll grab Dad.
Mom is so feisty.
Okay, Mama.
Holy crap.
Let's go. That is sick.
That is so insane.
She's
They
gonna
have a
love it
tail
in
and
here.
legs.
That is awesome.
This guy's pissed. He's pissed off.
Here goes
Where's
Dad.
my lady? Holy cow. Look at this.
That is so cool, dude. Let's go. This tank, this axolotl setup is amazing. Now that Mom and Dad are settled into their new home, it's time to check back in on the axolotl eggs. It looks like all the babies hatched except 2 eggs. The more I take a look at these eggs, the more it seems like they're about to hatch. I've actually noticed the 2 axolotls that are still inside the eggs, they're moving around a lot, which means they're ready to leave. But here's the thing, sometimes the eggs need a little bit of help to hatch. All of his brothers and sisters are safely out of the egg, except these guys. There's 7 eggs in here, 5 of them have already hatched, so there's only 2 left.
Holy cow.
That's it.
Look at that.
That's one of the eggs right there.
Literally a jellyfish.
That's
That literally just feels like, you know those,
It's an Orby.
it's an Orby, dude. That is so crazy, bro. How do they not just break out of that? The last 2 definitely need some help.
Yeah.
Right through. Look at that. Whoa! A baby axolotl was literally living inside of this teardrop right here. That is crazy.
There's 7 axolotls, 7 microscopic tiny little axolotls in this jar, and we're gonna have a total of 9 if we can get these last 2 to hatch. Hopefully they're still alive. I honestly have no idea. We're going to carefully use these special scissors to help the babies out of their eggs. This is not something you wanna rush. One wrong move can injure or even kill our baby axolotls. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. Surgeon Chris is ready to roll. I'm going to make my first incision here. Honestly, I haven't seen too much movement on this guy, so I'm a little bit worried.
Holy crap, you're in. You're in. Nice job, Chris. You're doing great, man. Nice. Nice.
Go, buddy.
Get him out.
Oh my God, I don't know if he's alive, guys. He's out. He's out. You alive, buddy? Are you alive?
No, are you
That's what
serious?
happens. Sometimes when they stay in the eggs too long,
Dude, it can be really detrimental.
they can die in the egg. They have to hatch at a certain point. That's why it's important. If all the babies are hatching and you see a couple, gotta get them out of
So
that
that means
egg.
it's time. Get this other one out, hurry, because who knows how much time he's got left.
We've lost a child.
We're not done yet. We still have this one to hatch. This one right here is just as risky, so I hope he makes it out alive.
One small incision.
Come on, Jay, you got
Back
this.
there, bud.
You got this.
Look at that. This is, put this on the resume. Holy crap.
He's out.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. This one's breathing.
He's moving.
Dude, I think this one's fully.
Let's go! It's alive! Let's go! We got 8 babies!
That is insane, bro. That is a live baby axolotl. For representation, it's literally about the size of your pinky
Oh my
fingernail.
God. Go with all your buddies.
There he goes.
Look at all the babies! We have successfully hatched axolotls.
That is insane.
Axolotls, betas, shark eggs, it don't matter. The fish guys can hatch it.
After everything we've seen this year, we thought nothing could surprise us. But then we bought a shark off the web, and it turned out to be the most terrifying one yet. Last week, I ordered one of the scariest sharks I've ever seen off the web, and today is the day it finally arrives. We found this thing on a super sketchy website that we've ordered from before, and honestly, it's a 50-50 chance whether this thing arrives alive or not. When we saw this shark listing, we knew we had to go for it. They claim it's one of the most terrifying sharks they've ever sold. However, they did not list the species, so we're shooting in the dark here. So will it arrive alive? Will it even be able to go inside the pond? And will it be as scary as they claim it to be? Let's find out. You can't find sharks like this at your local fish store. These species you can only come across off the web, and that's why we take these risks. We want to get the most badass species for our pond, and we've tried this before in the past, and it doesn't always go smoothly. Trust me. We've had species like bat rays and smoothhound sharks show up dead, and it is the worst feeling ever. The reason why this is so risky is because the shark is traveling across the country, and so many things could go wrong. These sharks are so big in these little boxes, and they require tons of oxygen, so any plane delays or even slight temperature changes can kill the shark. But we're hoping that today's a little bit different and we get lucky and everything goes super smooth. No guarantee though, and that's what makes this so intense, and we are so excited about our new shark. We made it to the airport cargo to pick up the shark, but there was already a problem. The flight was delayed almost 5 hours. That means the shark's been sitting here way longer than planned, and these guys are not gentle with the boxes. I'm really hoping this thing made it through alive. Plus, it's been raining, so moving the box from the plane to this cargo center could have gotten wet. We gotta be super careful and vigilant and make sure this box is okay.
We have arrived to the airport. That's right, ladies and gents. Take a look over your right shoulder here. You have private jets, because that's the only way we fly our sharks, is in PJs right here.
Well, that one looks damaged.
That one's damaged. Let's hope our shark wasn't on that one.
A moment of truth, guys. We already ran into a problem. The flight was delayed almost 5 hours due to the weather, obviously. They had to delay everything. It was raining, so hopefully the box isn't wet when it got moved out of the plane. But these guys are really rough with the boxes. They use forklifts. They just boom, boom. They don't know what's inside of it, and hopefully she'll be okay. It's 7 p.m. I gotta stretch my legs. We just drove about an hour and a half in rush hour traffic, bumper to bumper. My ass, speaking of bumpers, my bumper is hurting right now from sitting in this chair. This is a giant wall. You think I can scale this?
Yeah, you can scale that. There you go. Nice work.
It's because I'm a fit fish guy.
I'm really stressed right now, man.
So am I. I thought that was our box in the back there. I'm not sure that's
Did
what
you see
it is.
the one in the back over there that's like demolished?
That's what I was thinking.
No,
it
okay.
was.
So if that's ours, then we have a great white. Woo. We just wait. These boys are gonna forklift it. They're gonna go find our package. We're gonna bring it right here.
And let's hope.
And let's just pray to God. We want a dry box. We want a dry
box would be huge, dude. I think I see our package. It's the white one right there. Has a koi fish on it. Oh,
there it is. We were right.
It is.
We were right.
It was
We were
the.
right.
I was right. It's the white one.
Okay.
With the koi fish on it. Here we go. Moment of truth.
That's us? Awesome.
How are we feeling? Thank you.
All right.
Is it wet?
No, it's not wet.
It's not wet, guys.
It's not wet?
This is huge.
Let's go.
I'm trying to feel for
So
movement.
far, so good, bro. At this point, we're just hoping that he still has enough oxygen in there to have made it this long.
This is the box. This is the one I saw. It's not wet, guys. It's huge.
It's not wet. Careful. I don't hear any
movement.
slashing, which is not good. Typically, when you move the box, they are like freaking out. But this is a shark. It's a rather large shark. Do you hear anything?
No.
I hear nothing.
I don't hear anything, guys. We gotta get him home quick.
We gotta hurry. The thing is that even this thing took a crap in the box, it can spike the ammonia, which kills the fish. So a lot of things can go wrong. And the fact that we're not hearing any thrashing in here, it's not a good sign.
Now we have an hour drive home with this guy, and hopefully he's okay. If he's made it this far, I'm sure an hour is gonna be just fine. So we're gonna try to get home quickly, but safely. We got her.
Careful.
We got her, but you know what the
this.
scary part is that I did not hear or feel a movement in the entire car ride.
This is the moment of truth. This is literally make or break this whole experience. This last 24 hours has been so stressful.
It's in a koi food, koi box, which is really interesting. Can you imagine they sent us a koi? That would be insane.
This is the moment of truth. Is this gonna be the most terrifying shark we have ever owned? And is it gonna be alive?
I wanna see something crazy.
I'm trying to see something.
I'm trying to be positive.
12 different eyeballs.
I'm trying to be optimistic that it's alive, but I'm
am
worried
too,
because
dude.
it hasn't moved. Here we go.
Let's cut towards each other.
Here we go.
Just for fun. This is exciting.
Let's go.
This
Let's
is
go.
actually
I'm
exciting.
pumped about this. Interesting.
Trash.
Interesting. Ooh.
We got water.
Ooh, guys,
we got
look at
water
this.
inside of a black trash bag. Inside the black trash bag.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
Not where it's supposed to be. So there's obviously a hole in this bag. Can you guys see this water here? See that? Look at all that water. Not a good sign.
So he might have pierced.
Not a good sign.
that
Not a good
other
sign.
bag.
I'm hoping to see it inside of another bag. Okay, yes, we got a bag inside of a bag.
Ooh.
We've got a bag inside of a bag
he
and a lot of
pierced-
oxygen.
He pierced
He
this
pierced-
bag and this bag. Because
Holy
look, there's
crap.
water in this too.
Yep. Wow, he's piercing a
Oh
lot.
my God, he's huge. Look at that.
Is he?
Is that a spike?
There's a spike right there.
Oh.
Spike right there. Spike right there. Look at this.
Let's get him in this box
Okay,
as soon
pick
as
that up.
possible,
Pick that up.
guys.
Pick that up. Pick that up. And
think we can-
I'm gonna move this.
Are you
Please
sure?
Tell me it's alive.
Should I put him right in here?
Put him right in here. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move this over.
Yeah, it's leaking. Ready?
Wicked.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy shit. Is he alive?
Holy shit!
Guys, that thing is huge.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Guys, we gotta get air on this thing.
Dude, this thing was supposed to be 15 inches.
His head is this big. We gotta get a bucket.
Oh my God!
This thing is huge.
Oh! Guys, we were under the impression that this thing was gonna come in at 15 inches. This thing was supposed to come in at 15 inches. This is not 15 inches.
Okay, maybe the bag is
Maybe it's
inflating
deceiving.
him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe it's deceiving.
Because sometimes we get sharks and the bag makes him look a lot bigger. Oh my God, he's alive.
He's
Let's
alive.
go!
He's actually got a lot of
This
energy
is
too. What is
crazy.
that? Is it a big horn shark?
I don't know, he had spikes. This
He is
thing,
extremely horny.
guys, this thing's really big. This thing's really, really big. I'm really worried about that.
Guys, he might be too big.
He might be too big.
Careful, careful. The styrofoam has a hole. Styrofoam has a hole.
Oh my God.
Styrofoam has a hole. We can't lose all this water. We can't lose all this water.
Put it in the bucket.
In the bucket, Jay!
We have nothing in the the bucket! I can't get him in the bucket. He's
Wicked pissa. Okay, leave him right there.
Guys, this is a problem.
Get an empty one.
This one's good. This is not good. We gotta get him in here, dude. Oh my
Guys,
God.
he's enormous.
He popped the whole.
He's enormous.
He is huge, guys.
Oh my God.
He's enormous.
What was it, 15 to 17 feet?
He looks like a nurse shark, bro.
He is huge. He's so cool.
Oh.
Okay, we gotta start acclimating. We gotta get acclimating right now.
Honestly, guys, this is a code red. I want to acclimate him slowly, but he doesn't have a lot of water in there. We got to get a bucket of water in there stat. That was a nightmare. And while you're looking at this massive shark, remember to drop a name down in the comments for this guy, because we definitely are gonna need a name for him.
Holy Lord, baby Jesus. It's a horn shark.
Guys, he's really big.
Chris, he's massive.
I'm worried about that, dude. What about our fish in there? Now, this shark is way bigger than we expected. We thought that this shark was gonna be 15 inches. For example, this bin
Is 23 inches.
Wait for him to
go.
On the bottom, it's smaller. So on the bottom, it's because it forks
19 and a
out.
half.
So it's 19 and a half inches forked out. So on the bottom, 19 inches. He can't even
straighten.
fit.
Look at him.
He's
gotta
gotta
go.
be-
I mean, dude, this shark is 25 inches.
You can see the horn on top right here, big spike and big spike in the back. This is a massive horn shark. Huge. I don't even know if they get much bigger than this. I'm really worried about this shark going in this pond. We're gonna have to see how he does. And we are really relieved that he is alive, but we are not gonna put him straight into the pond just yet. Since sharks get super stressed from shipping, especially after a delayed flight, and the size of this guy, we're gonna set up a little mini pond for him to go in first. That'll give him some time to recover and make sure he's healthy before we get into the big pond. So we bought this mini pond from Home Depot, added a cage so he can feel right at home in his temporary setup.
He's really not moving all too much. We're starting to get a little bit worried. We want to make sure he is fully recovered before we even think about moving him into the big 3,000 gallon. If he is stressed or weak, this is going to be the best environment for him to recover. Here we go, guys. Look at this shark here. Look at those horns. Holy crap.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, he's a beast. Okay, buddy, relax. Relax.
He's been in here for a little while. It looks like he's made a huge recovery. He's swimming around really strong and looks ready for the big pond. It's officially time to get this guy in the pond. He is huge.
Dude, the moment we've been waiting for. Look at that guy.
That guy's a whale.
Holy cow. Let's get him inside. Here you go, buddy. Enjoy your big, beautiful home.
I love it in here. He's literally huge, like a nurse shark.
He's a beast.
That thing is huge. We are definitely gonna need a name for this guy. 100%, that is the king of the tank right there. Now, horn sharks are an elusive shark that prefer shallow waters less than 40 feet deep. The horn shark feeds on seafloor invertebrates, especially sea urchins and crabs, and occasionally on small fishes. Horn sharks aren't like normal free-swimming sharks. They're slow and sluggish, and they spend their days chilling in the rocks. If you've seen National Geographic before, you may have seen these crazy-looking spiral egg cases. Those are horn shark eggs. It would be amazing to get one of those for the pond and hatch it ourselves. So we moved him from his bigger acclimation container into the pond, and he kind of is super stressed out, went right down the bottle from all that travel. It's been a very stressful 24 hours for this shark right here. Hopefully he's gonna be fine. We're gonna give him the night, come back tomorrow, and hopefully he's okay.
It's been 3 days since we introduced the shark to the new pond, and he's made a huge recovery. We've seen him swimming around the pond a lot, figuring his way around, and he seems to be really happy. But now it's time for the real test. Will he eat? After his long and stressful journey, it's very important for us to figure out what food he's gonna like best. So today on the menu for our new shark, we've got shrimp, squid, and silver sides. I'm gonna drop the food in one by one, and we're gonna see which one sparks his interest. Fingers crossed, he's ready to eat. It really is make or break time for this guy. Up first on the feeding stick, we've got shrimp. Here you go, Mr. Shark. Nope, gotta get by the grouper. Gotta get by everyone, really.
He's just a freaking savage.
This shark has just been sitting in this corner.
He has been swimming around, but he's found his little spot here for the time being.
Come on. You want some fresh shrimp? Oh, he moved. He did move.
I don't think he likes it, dude.
Nope, he doesn't like shrimp.
I don't think he likes
He doesn't like shrimp.
it. It's official.
It's official, he's not a shrimper.
He's not a shrimp guy.
He's not a shrimp guy at all.
We got 2 more options for him though, so he better like one of them.
This right here is silver side. It's got really good odor. Fish love them.
I think he's gonna like that one.
He might love this. Let's see if Mr. Shark wants it. Come on, buddy. We need him to start
You
eating.
need him to start eating, dude. I mean, that's a big boy shark. He's gotta get those calories in.
Come on, buddy.
No love for the silver side.
No love for the silver side.
I mean, their nose can smell pretty much anything, so it's right in front of him.
Oh, no, he's swimming away
Turned
from it,
away
bro.
from it. He doesn't like silver sides.
Doesn't like silver sides.
It's confirmed. We're running low on things to feed him.
Maybe it's just too small for him.
He might want big bets.
A whole squid?
Look at the size of this squid that we're about to try feeding him.
Not a whole squid, dude.
Why not?
Why do we have to do the whole thing?
All right, fine, we'll go to the head. See if he wants squid. I would take the squid.
This will be really big if he eats this.
Come on, buddy.
Our last option here.
Come on, dude.
Shark. Come on.
Come on, dude. Eat it, eat
Uh-oh.
it, eat it. Eat it, buddy.
He kind of nibbled it.
He did. Eat it, eat it. Eat it, buddy.
He doesn't want it. This is bad, guys.
This is not a good
we've
sign.
struck out. He might not be ready yet. It could take a couple weeks for this guy to eat. 3 strikes and you're out, dude.
That's 3 different foods.
3 different options we gave this guy, and he's a beast. We've been calling him beluga right now because he's a beluga whale, but the boy doesn't eat. I don't know how he got that big.
And if you've made it this far into the video, thank you very much for watching. There's still plenty of chaos left this year, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss another wild adventure.